Okay, it's time. Yeah, we totally didn't do this yesterday on somebody else's account, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're here a little bit late this morning, but I don't really care because it's not like we had anything too crazy to do today. Yeah, we've got well, you probably guessed it, Lucilla testing on our end and NA on NA ping, and hopefully it shouldn't fuck us over as badly as it did the other day. So yeah, that's something that we should be hopefully getting to very, very, very soon. Let me just do a quick double check of a couple of things real fast before we start. Make sure I got proper links in certain places ready to go, because this Endfield video, I do kind of want to watch it. And another video that I kind of do want to watch as well is the this Blue Archive sponsored drama video as well. This looks like it could be pretty interesting. Yeah, that one looks like it could be pretty interesting. So yeah, we might have some fun stuff. We might have some fun stuff available on the background. All right, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves quite a situation over here. Let's get this going. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, as you can probably see from my screen over here, a new character has been added to Wuthering Waves 3.4. Yes, just like a couple of days. I think it's only like 3, 4, or maybe even 5 after the Cyberpunk characters naturally got added. So Lucilla's gonna be here. She's actually here super early, and there's a bit of a special situation I need to break down. As you can see in the top right corner, I have 377 limited pulls. That's because I accidentally redeemed all of my corals earlier in this patch. Like, I know they said they added like some measure to make it only 10. No, that didn't work for me. I was able to purchase 370 of them. So yeah, that occurred, so we're gonna have to build up that count again. But you can probably see with what's going on over here, I probably won't need to consult my financial advisor for Lucilla. Actually, I can't. There's no way I'm gonna be able to, because I have more than enough to guarantee her. However, on the weapon side, that's where stuff can get a little bit nasty, because I've only got 17 pulls over here. So there's a good chance that I get fucked over and actually have to go top up. And if that's the situation that ends up arising, I've taken a massive L. So that's what's going to be going on over here. But before we go in and, you know, pull on her, we've got to give her a bit of a try in Ascendant Aces first. So I got some good news for everybody over here. This possibly is the easiest unit to play in the game. I think that if you have a pulse, you can figure out her rotation, because she just has a combination of iframes and some of the least inputs in the game.
Time for class.
Let me just show you how fast it is.
Memories take shape. Scattered memories take shape.
Yeah, we're basically done.
Inscribe.
And after this attack over here, yeah, you're good.
You should have run. Heed the summon.
And that's it. Shortest trial in gacha history. Yeah, hey, it's a cinematic finish though, but really that's all there is to the character. You go in, you hold E, then after that's done, you hold R. Or you press R and then you hold your left mouse button and you're good. So yeah, there's really not too much else to the character. I don't need to play that trial again. And yeah, she might be easier to play than Sanhua, bro. Except you can't quick swap on her at all. So she's like an anti-quick swap character, which is odd for a negative status team, but you can hopefully see why, because there's not really any room to swap in that rotation. You kind of just do it. So yeah, that's going to be the trial, as you probably guessed. Could have been a lot longer if her kit was more complicated, but no, she's not. So let's see what we got over here. I'm praying that we win the 50-50, and then I'm also praying that we get the weapon early, but like that's probably like not going to happen because it's been a while since we lost a 50-50. Let me actually go through kind of like the archives over here to see. So yeah, we won on Denya. We won on Hiyuki. We won on... Did we win on Sagrika? No, we didn't win on Sagrika. Okay, so last time we lost a 50-50 was in March. That was like 3 months ago. We also won on Lucy's banner. So, yeah, it's been 3 months since we lost. Hopefully, let's make it 4. Hey, we're getting our corals back, boys. Hey, we're getting our corals back. Hey, just give me those 4 stars. Hey, we're building it back up, boys. It's just that easy. Give it back. Give it back. I don't even care. I'm happy seeing max duped 4 stars giving me 8 corals per temple. I love that. Hey, I'll lose the 50-50 too. Just give me more corals. Hell yeah, brother. I love that shit. That's like fucking crack, bro. Boom, another one. I really want like some doubles or triples. That's kind of like the main thing. Some doubles or triples. Hey, I'll lose a 50-50 too to get even more. But I'm not down to go to hard pity though. But it seems like that's what's happening. Ooh, hey, Boo, fucking Boo Ling, bro. She ain't even on banner. Hey, that's a W, bro. Where did she come from, bro? Literally out of nowhere. I think I just won the 50-50 here. I lagged like crazy. Yeah, I lagged, so that must mean I won. Damn, hey, that was big lag, right? That was big lag. Knew it. Hey, knew it. If your convene animation lags like that, you must surely have won. You must surely have won. I'm not gonna lie, her shit is hella corny. I don't like. On like the 3rd or 4th rewatch of this convene animation, I just think she's corny as fuck, bro. That's just my take. That like I kind of don't like it that much anymore. Well, that's a pretty naked 10 pull, just the 5-star. But like when we win the 50-50 and we only used however many fucking pulls we had, I think it was like 60 something. Can't get too mad at that. However, if I have to end up consulting my financial advisor after spending 3,000 corals, that's still an L. So like, let's see if like whatever we got over here is enough. But I do think I'm gonna have to end up buying some packages because that's just how the situation is crumbling, right? It's unfortunate. Let's hope we one-tap it, though. Hey, we got Marcato, though. Woohoo. Yeah, no, this ain't looking good. Oh, this ain't looking good. Oh, come on, Shirley. Oh, no. Hey, singles are in season. It's summer. Hey, maybe just one more. Hey, what if we just get it right here? Look, we even did like the cheeky 14 conversion. I don't know what I was doing. This was truly a waste of my fucking time. This was truly a massive waste of time, but okay. All right. Let's see what we feel like purchasing over here. All right, so bundles. So this is kind of the situation. I should probably go for some of like these weapon ones over here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think this $9.99 one, that should probably do it for me. I hope. I hope. No more 2x bonuses. I've actually got plenty of 2x bonuses. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I've got plenty. We might have to do a 2x bonus as well because this is not a 10 pull over here. No, we still got a while to go. Hey, it's a well, you know what? After we get the rest of the asteroid from this patch, we'll be good. Man, this is embarrassing. All right. I think we should be good here. I'm gonna spend like 40 bucks. I don't want to be spending more than 40 bucks over here. I'm gonna get like that $30 top-up bonus with the double. The 30 with the double. Plus that $10 little piece of shit. And like, I hope we're good. Because like, this has potential to get real unfortunate real fast. All right. Let's go again. I don't know what pity we're at, but I just know it'd be great to get something early here. Oh, bro, I'm even getting, like, the shittiest weapons, too. I mean, all these weapons are kind of bad except Cadenza, but, like, this basically means, please give me Cadenza. Oh, Lord. Hey, we got Yang, though, and a Cadenza. Hey, that could be worse. Hey, that could be worse, bro. Oh, dearie me. Oh, God. Hey, that's a lot of 4 stars. Hey, I can't get too mad at that one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, someone keeping track of the polls? Yeah, I'm doing singles again. Yeah, somebody's keeping track of the polls, right? I'm almost there, right? Do I have, like, something, like, in my store somewhere? Yeah, I got something in my store somewhere, right? Look at that, guys. I'm already at 108 again. I'm not gonna lie. I'm already at 108 again. Like, that's crazy. How am I, like, bro, I was at, like, 0 at the start of the day. That's nuts. I'm totally not coping at all. All right. 15 more bucks and I'm good. Yeah, just 15 more dollars and we're good. Yeah, this whole coral situation really fucked me in the ass. This is not good. Yeah, no, this actually is brutal. I was not supposed to have this little stuff. All right. Well, that's another 2,000. Surely we get it here, right? Like surely we get, like, bro, I don't even know how many times I pulled on this fucking thing. Okay, it lagged there, so it like has to be here. Okay, all right. There we go. It's just, hey, we just had to spend literally, we have 2 double top-ups left, and it's the $5 one. And it's the $10 one. Sorry, it's the $1 one and the $5 one. So yeah, we're in some trouble. Bro, I forgot this thing had like the music. Bro, it's they kind of did a little bit too much with that one. Yeah, bro, it spins. Bro, it spins. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Hey, surely we get a 4-star in here as well, right? This ain't just gonna be another. That's what I'm saying. Give me that dog shit weapon. Hell yeah. Anyways, well, we got 18 extra coral from that, so we're slowly but surely back on the way. But that's gonna be our Lucilla polls, ladies and gentlemen.
Of your wishes.
All right, this might take.
Let's add more memories.
Max pity. But we won the 50-50, but then also like max pity on the weapon, and I had to top up like 17 times. Plus, I had to go deal with the embarrassment of 300 Radiant Tides looking at me the whole fucking time. Yeah, no, this was a pretty bad polling session. I'm going to be honest here, ladies and gentlemen. And it's probably just going to be bad polling sessions from here on out. I guess, like, we'll be doing a bit of an active counter over here. How long is it going to take for us to lose these polls? Let's find out. Let's find out how long it's going to take. So, yeah, it's, hey, we'll find out soon, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this polling session, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out. Also, last thing I'll say, somebody in chat mentioned this, but this was actually muscle memory. This wasn't my fault. So if you're all aware, the oscillated coral shop always shows up here. So the muscle memory on a new patch is to go to here and then buy out all of these. However, because the Cyberpunk shop was here, I went to the Afterglow Coral shop instead of the oscillated one and then bought out all the stuff. So like, yeah, no, I mean, that's just how it is, right? Because like, I'm a pro gamer. Like, I'm a MOBA player, right? So I'm like used to like clicking stuff where it's supposed to be. Like heads in Counter-Strike, right? But like the head was here, but it was the wrong head, and I ended up spending all my corals. So like, yeah, no, this is Curl's fault, not mine. Anyways, that's the last bit of clarification over there. And if you don't believe me, you don't pull enough to have this be a concern. So like, how about you just get off my back? All right, that's the real peace out. Why did you exchange everything on unit polls? Why do you have the hearing? Why do you have hearing that's about as selective as a 90-year-old Alzheimer's fucking grandparent? How about that? Like, why is your hearing so fucking bad, and yet you're still able to like take the time to type out sentences based off of what you didn't fucking hear? Bitch. Sorry, that last part was kind of unnecessary, but I felt like it. All right, we got our Lucy polls. Lucilla, isn't it just an incredible sort of like decision by Kuro to release a character named Lucy and then also Lucilla in the same patch? Why would you release Lucy and Lucilla in the same patch? Same thing happened to me. I mean, I bet the same thing happened to a fair number of people because, well, once again, that's literally everything got shifted to the right because of the Cyberpunk store. If anything, the Cyberpunk store should have been kept at the end, just for like, I mean, just to like unfuck people because like let's be real here. The new, if you're, it shifted all of the shops down by like half a spot, in the dumbest way possible. All right. Now let's get into the building. Yeah, now let's get into the building. All right. I know Unk wants to cry. Guys, I pulled another character. It was back to 120. I'm like, don't worry. It's not that big of a deal to me. I have this. I have money. Guys, I don't actually spend. If I were to like my income as a percentage of what I spend on this game, bro, I think I spend like close to like less than 1 or 2%. I'm not even joking. I really don't spend that much money on this game. Like people might be, it's okay, maybe it's like 5%, but it's really not that much. I keep it what's it called? I actually keep it pretty affordable. Guys. What I spend on this game, bro, it would be easy for somebody to manage this on like a fucking like, bro, you could be working part-time at like Macy's and probably afford what I spend on this game. I genuinely mean that. Yeah, I feel like you could afford easily. Okay, so one thing I really don't have is like, I think I don't have the forgery challenge mats. And hopefully you can understand why I don't have the forgery challenge mats. Bro, I'm sorry. I built 2 characters 4 days ago. Like, I just built 2 characters. So, like, if I don't have the forgery challenge mats, is it my fault? I don't think so. Right? I don't think that's my fault. Spend those waypoints? Bro, oh my god. I'm actually cooked. Wait, I'm actually cooked. Yeah, I need to go do some of these. Don't worry though, I got all the other mats and I'm not I ain't in no rush. Yeah, you had a year to prep. Yeah, that's why I was able to build both Cyberpunk characters on day 1 to level 90, bro. Yeah, it's I don't know if building a third one day 1, 2 days later after I had to also go farm this bitch's boss mats. Yeah, I don't know about that one, bro. I had to go farm her fucking boss mats, bro. Unk would spend less if he used his corals. Yeah, true. But guess what? It's fun having a lot of corals. It's this thing called savings.
Flicker into form.
Crazy to think about. I know, in 2026.
Clipped. Down to the micron. Connection severed. Dismantle. Drive safe.
Saving for what? Wuthering Waves 2.
Take it up. Marked. New look.
Yeah, saving for Whiwa 2.
Too late to escape. Keep us. Let there be snow. Brittle snow, fading gloom.
Bro, is she lagging? What was that?
I have been battling.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I spent so many solvents over the past couple of days. Like, it's on all the characters. So many solvents is crazy. I got like nothing left, bro. I think I have like no astrite. Bro, having 3 people to build in 4 days is actually, it's fucking malpractice, bro. Oh, bro. Oh my God. Bro, I need to like, I'm gonna convert 120 of these because, I mean, it doesn't fucking matter at this point, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. Holy shit. Whale, you just saw me top up, and that's what gets you calling me whale.
Shake it up.
Like, you guys are retarded, you know that, right?
Special delivery goes boom.
Like I just topped up, and then nobody said shit, and then I astrite refresh, and then people say whale. How does that even make sense? That doesn't even make sense. Because, like, you can do this without actually spending money. That's the crazy fucking part. You can top up. You can do this refresh without spending money. Then you call me whale. I spend actual money, and there's nobody calling me whale. Like, that's the level of stupidity that I'm talking about. Is... Bro, what are we even saying? Bro, what are we even saying?
I shall be the vessel of
Anyways,
your wishes.
yeah. This is the nice thing about Lucilla. I feel like her actual levels, or her actual, like, skill levels and stuff don't seem to matter that much because she's kind of like... Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, no, I really got it. Oh, Dude, leveling up 3 characters and 3 weapons is diabolical. I'm sorry. It is, bro. Leveling up 3... Bro, what was that pop-up? Yeah, no, it's simply just diabolical, bro. Like, I don't even... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. What do I do here? I have 67k Monais? All right, this is all right. This is clearly what we got to do. We got to go into like the fucking shop now, bro. All right, my advanced sealed tubes, advanced residence potions. I'm gonna need to buy these, bro. Yeah, for leveling up and shit. Trial store, synchro shop. Oh my God, bro. Oh, well, that's not good. Yeah, it's either that or that. Well, uh-oh. All right, what do we got here? Oh, I bought out all the weapon mats from here as well? Oh, dearie me, we're in a bit of a situation, aren't we? How am I out of weapon stuff? Huh? Come on, surely the battle pass has, like, some shit that I wasn't... Hey, there we go. Oh, that's what I am fucking talking about, boy.
I shall be the vessel of your wishes.
Let's add more memories to our album.
Time to fart? Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. I look like I'm good. Nah, I'm Gucci. Now we chilling up in here. That's not that much, actually. Shit. Is it time to start using my 4-star weapons? I think it is. All right, Comet Flare. Yeah, all right, see you later, buddy. Yeah, I need 0 copies of you on the account. Nope. Nope. And Fusion Accretion. Yeah, get that shit out of there. Yeah, no, I'm good, bro. They're 4 stars. Stop. Why the fuck would I stop getting rid of Fusion Accretions? What are you guys gonna do with those? What are you guys gonna do with your 17 Fusion Accretions? Let me know. What do you plan on doing with these? Oh, casting a... Who uses a 4-star? I don't know. People with a fucking above 0 IQ. Why would you not use these? Hey, just give me one good reason why you wouldn't use these. Just give me one. What, yeah, you're currently using these on somebody else? What, you gonna regret not having Amity Accord or Hollow Mirage on your account? Hey, show me. Yeah, oh, I'm gonna miss these 20 Amity Accords just sitting here not doing anything. Is that legitimately what you're telling me? I'm gonna miss these. Is that the current play right now? Oh my God, Saint's breaking his account. Look, he got rid of dog shit weapons. Oh shit, I need some more shell credits. Give me that shit. Like, that's what you legitimately think, guys? Oh, hell. Oh, my God. Damn, I had 12,000 of those? Bro, I still need to do this? There's no way, right? Damn, you're really poor. I'm fucking broke right now, bro. I can't even, like, level up this weapon. Holy shit. No credits, no mats, no resources. I mean, that's... Guys, again, we're building 3 fucking characters at once, bro. Like, what do you want me to say, man? This is not good. All right, which one of these do I have the most of? 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0. Okay, all right. Well, I'm never gonna fucking need these again because I built all the old characters. So, yeah, that's just gonna stay there. Ooh, I've got this weapon box over here. What else do I even have on my account, bro? Oh, great. Great, we can get more broken strings from this bad boy. That's just what I needed. Oh my God, I got so much shit over here. Those are all the weekly boss mats, so I think we're good on those. Okay.
I shall be.
Have you seen the USA soccer match? I don't watch soccer. It's possibly one of the most boring games I've ever seen. Like, literally, like, people say it's a good soccer match when, like, nothing happens for 10 minutes. I'm good, bro. Bro, that shit is so boring, it's unbelievable. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I think soccer is boring as shit, bro. I'm sorry. Owned 59. What should we convert from these? Oh, I feel like we can afford converting some of these bad boys. Yeah, I think we could afford that. Yeah, and then these cubes over here, yeah, we could do that as well. Okay, all right. Now let's do some synthesis over here. We gotta go make some shit. Oh, that's 20. Hey, look at that. That's 2 substats right there. Hey, take that W. Constructing. Okay, purification. Let's see here. All right, so we gotta. Oh. Perfect. It's football, not soccer, and this is one of the reasons why I don't like watching the sport. The fans of it are just, like, annoying. Oh, man. I have... What am I going to do with my 30 relativistic jets? Oh, man. Yeah. Say, stop bricking your account. What? You might use those later. Say, you might use these later. Stop breaking your account. Yeah, you're gonna use Nova Burst eventually. Dude, who the fuck would use this thing? And you know you got like 30 copies of it as well, and that nobody's gonna fucking use this thing. Oh, Undying Flame. That's that good shit over there. Maybe Guess You Live will use this pistol. You're right, bro. You're right. You're right. Dude, honestly, I should consider my 17 cadenzas as well. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. Wait, I just got the Rectifier of the Night? Oh, get this shit off my account. This thing too? Rectifier of Voyager? Oh, I don't need any of these things. Bro, what are these doing here? Hey, nice. All right. Hey, there we go. There we go. Got that free shit on lock. Yeah, I don't need those. All right. Now I got to get some shell credits too. All right. Well, that's going to be... Hey, we got the weapon to level 90, guys. That's mostly it, though. We got the weapon to level 90. Holy shit. Yeah, no, she's still level 1. Yeah, she's still level 1. Yeah, we're in a bit of a situation here. Hey, good thing is shell credits, I can just buy them with my blue corals. I can just buy them with my blue corals, and I got more than enough. Yeah, I've got an excessive number of blue corals, actually. Let me see here. Supply pack, bingo, Gladiator's Portrait. Yeah, I don't got any more supply packs. Use your fawns. All right, bro. What do we need over here? Would I want any of these bundles? No, these are all pretty shit. No, I don't need any of these. Wait, what was I buying again? Oh, right. I was going over here to pick some shit up. These are the... Yeah, I just need a bunch of shell credits. Let me just see here. How many can I spend? I think I'll spend like 2,000 of these. Yeah. I got no other reason to do anything else with these.
I shall be the vessel of your wishes.
Yeah, if you guys actually play this game,
Let's
you
add
would
more
know
memory
that
to
shop
our-
doesn't have a lot of good shit to buy in it. Yeah, you guys would know that shop does not have a lot of good shit to buy in it. Yeah, it's pretty much like just... It's mainly... You actually do
Never
spend a
too old
majority
to
of your
learn.
shit on shell credits in the monthly tides. That's kind of like it. Yeah, that's... Yeah. And the fact that I have so
Slow
much
and
just
steady.
shows how
Let's not bite
little
off more than we can chew.
I actually use it. Buy credits from the TOA currency? I'm pretty sure I already did.
You may not have memories of power. but
Yeah,
you can
it's either that or
always draw
weapon materials, to
strength
be
from
honest.
memories.
Maybe sometimes the resonance potions too. I might end up buying some of the
Every
resonance potions. We'll
challenge we
see.
faced, every obstacle we've overcome, and every memory
Oh my
we've
god.
shared, all of it has become my strength.
Hey, easy.
Every challenge we faced, every obstacle we've overcome,
Look at that.
and every memory we've shared.
It took us exactly 1 million
it
shell
has
credits to get her to
become my
90.
strength.
And so now I need more money for her skills because everything's at level 1. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're in a bit of a situation, aren't we? Yeah, life is hard, boys. Life is hard. Life is hard. Guys. That's another 1.5 million over there. Yeah, no, I'm broke, bro. I'm legitimately broke, bro. Holy shit. Like, I think, bro, I gotta go to, like, the depths, man. Yeah, no, having to build Lucy and Rebecca, it kind of fucked me, bro. My shit is kind of cooked. I don't really know what else to say. No, that shit is cooked. Have you played the new Elusive Realm? Not yet. That's kind of like the issue, right? Is that, like, I've been kind of, like, saving some content for, like, videos and stuff. That also means that my shit is gonna get rocked on the resource side as well. So, that's currently what we're undergoing right now. It's very unfortunate. But I should be able to actually spend all my Monets. Yeah. Like, I've got so much Monets. Why do you have 300 pulls converted? Your mother did that on my account. Oh, that's what I... Damn. Oh, I fucked up. Damn, I had hella shit back here. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's unfortunate. What else? Like, what? I already bought all the credits, though, so it's not like this would have helped that much. Though the weapon EXP would have been kind of nice. This is a bit of a situation here, isn't it? Yeah, I don't need any of that shit. Yeah, you know what? Hey, these are the raw facts of the situation. Hey, these are raw facts of the situation, ladies and gentlemen. Everything seems to be emptied out, but this is the good news, guys. This is the good news. Yeah, I could just spend more. Yeah, I could just spend more of these. Yeah, we'll just do another 1,000. It'll be fine. And you wanna know why it'll be fine? Because I'm just gonna pull next patch anyways, because I need to get 2 of the new characters. Yeah, I pull every character and every weapon, so I just always have loopholes. Anyways, doesn't matter. We gotta do what we gotta do. Gotta do what we gotta do for some of these fucked up releases, bro.
Let's add more memory.
This is truly the most expensive patch, I feel like, in Whiwa history, for me at least. Probably the most expensive one. Because, dude, how the fuck were you supposed to afford this shit? As like a player, bro. I think that, how much, I don't even think you could have, like, pre-farmed for this properly. How are you gonna go with 3 characters? These are pretty... Ooh, these echoes are not the best. Wait a second. Wait a second. What if we roll? What if we roll, like, crit rate on this? Ooh, damn, that could have been crazy. Okay, that's attack and basic attack damage. I think I might need more of the mammoths. Yeah, I think my Hiyuki might be using one of my mammoths right now. Oh, that's good. Hey, just roll double crit. Oh, that's not good. Hey, just roll a double crit here. Shit. Is your build done yet? I think my Hiyuki's actually using one of my mammoths, which is, like, kind of annoying. So I need, like, a better 3 cost to put on her, because I think she is. I think one of the mammoths she's using is, like, actually an insane piece. So, like, I don't want to take the insane piece off of her just for Lucilla to get an outro skill, but, like, hey, we might need to do that. Damn, that sucks. Damn, that's annoying. Hey, what if this actually rolls, like, well, ooh, no, that's pretty good. All right, come on, crit rate and crit damage. Shit. That's a bit rough. Okay, what does my Hiyuki have equipped? No, this is the good piece. No, this is the mammoth that she has. The mammoth is, like, kind of mid. All right, as long as we just have double crit and ER, on any other piece, it should be fine. Oh no. Oh, I see what the issue is now. I see what the issue is now. She doesn't need ER. This is my Hiyuki's build, you fucking retards. And, like, yes, Hiyuki needs... don't worry, Hiyuki needs plenty of ER. Some would actually dare say a lot of ER. Oh, God. Oh, God, this ain't good. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I had this many glacial damage pieces that have just been sitting here being absolutely dog shit? Come on, bro. There we go. There we go. Okay, if this rolls double crit, that'd be awesome, but I really don't... Yeah, I don't see that shit coming. That would have been neat, though. Yeah, that would have been real fucking neato. Oh, man. Am I just not gonna have... Hey, what if this mammoth just rolls... What if this mammoth just rolls double crit here? I'll use an attack one, bro. Oh, my God. Bro, this is so sad. I somehow don't have a mammoth after all this time. Or I don't have, like, a second glacial damage piece after this whole fucking time, which is just, like, wild. Oh, come on, just give me double crit here. Oh, bro, that's every damage type in the fucking dictionary. Holy shit. Do you have the main stat converters? I do, but it does feel slightly wasteful. Come on, just go double crit. Just go double crit, bro. Come on. Bro, I haven't seen a crit roll in like 10 years. Am I bugged? Wait, have you guys seen a crit roll yet? What the fuck? All right, you know what? I'm gonna start using like I actually got a fair number of modifiers. What the fuck is this? Hey, there we go. Wow. Actually a massive one too, though. Hey, that's low-key worth transducing. Hey, what if I just transduce that? That's a 9.9. Hey, that's kind of good. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, hey, it's all good, right? Hey, I could still... Hey, I can buy... Why ain't you letting me buy this shit, though? Oh, I'm already sold out. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize I already used them this patch. Fuck! Anyways, hey, we tried. I can just roll again. It's no big deal. I've got plenty of modifiers. It'll just happen again. This is an unfortunate day, guys. I'm gonna be honest. This ain't looking that good. It's kind of a rough day. Good thing I'm in no rush. Hey, it's 3% lower, but it is what it is. Come on, just roll crit damage. Bro, what? Well, I'm going to be getting a lot of tutors and EXP back later. I like how our Lucilla's skills are, like, still level 1. Just so you guys know, it's going to take us a minute to get her up and running. Bro, I don't even know why I'm leveling this. That is a piece of dog shit. Holy fucking moly, bro. I don't even need a basic attack. I just want a double crit on a mammoth. That's truly just it. Yo, just... Please. Hey, wait, this is actually kind of cracked. Wait, this piece actually looks nuts. Like, wait, if this just rolls like a high crit damage, this is like, yo, I can just put this on my fucking Hiyuki. Bro, please. Thank God. All right, that's actually, would my Hiyuki want this? It's slightly more ER, but it's like 4% less, no, my Hiyuki does want that. No, that has attack as well. Oh, shit. Hey, it's 4% less crit, but like, hey, it's 7.1% attack and more ER. Yeah, no, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, that actually makes me overcap by 1.6% now. Now I'm at 101. That's wild. Anyways.
Let's add more memories.
Hey, we got it. We got it, though. Now I got a mammoth that is free for the main slot. Boom. All of that work for this. It's cool, though, because I actually got my one cost. I don't need to worry about them. Honestly, the build overall is somewhat decent. Yeah, I think most would say the build is actually pretty good. Just a lot of ER that we don't need. But it looks good. Looks great, right? All right, so we're in a bit of a situation at the moment. I'm once again broke. No basic attack. I got like 3 rolls, bro. I got like 3 fucking rolls. How about you just get off my back? Yeah, how about you just get off? Bro, I got like no seasonal specials or anything like that either, bro. Oh my god. Wait, Night City roaming. Oh shit, wait a second. Oh, that gives a lot of money and a lot of tubes. Ooh, wait a second. Challenge Nightmare Atom Smasher once on Nightmare difficulty. Ooh. That's a... I might have to go do that one real fast. Yeah, hey. What the hell? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna save that for the video. Head to Illusion's End and gaze at the blue planet on the other end. Wait, it's that easy? Wait, I didn't do that yet? It's some corny shit where you can invite a character. Oh. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I bet there are tons of people out there that really like that shit. I'm totally not judging you. Hey, hello? Oh, there we go. Yes, I loved spending my time on the moon with Ling Yang. Okay. Now, this is pretty cool. You can just chill with the boys. Yeah, you can just chill with the boys, bro. Yeah, nice long day of farming echoes. Now you just stare at the moon, bro. Pretty cool. All right, how do I get out of here? All right. Sweet. All right. Well, hey, that was easy. Staring at the earth? You know what I meant. You know what I meant. All right. That's cool. How many rewards did we get for that, though? I hope we got a decent amount. My ass is broke. Okay. Hey, that ain't too bad. Damn, I didn't even realize I already claimed all of these, bro. Holy shit. Maybe this is why building some of the cyberpunk characters was a decent bit easier. Yeah, I feel like you actually got a decent amount of shit there. Wait a second. Can I just do like a fucking raw 10 pull on the cyberpunk banner? Okay. Hey, we got some fucking Lumi. Hey, we got some fucking Lumi shit, bro. Let me see here. Is there anything I would want to buy in here? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so, bro. Hey, 1 reward to claim? Wait a second. I've almost got another fucking... I almost got another 10 pull over here. Oh, okay. We can do another 10 pull tomorrow. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's pretty freaking neato. I've never done the Tao Chi trial before. Oh, that's a little embarrassing.
I shall be the vessel.
All right.
Let's add more memories.
Now my Lucilla's actually kind of cooking, bro. She actually is kind of cooking. How much can I level it up here? Can we go to level 6? Yeah, surely we can, right? Like this is a little embarrassing, but like I could take this one up to 6 too, right? Is this all the testing we need? Like surely I can test her with this, right? Like this is enough, right? She's gonna be usable, right? She's gonna be usable, right? Bro, I don't have anything else left, man. Like I desperately wish I had like some more like fucking bro, I even use like the monthly thing. Bro, I even use like the monthly thing to get like more of like the stuff. Bro, I need another one of these, like the solvent bundles. I need more shit to buy, Kuro Games. What the fuck is this? What is any of that shit? Yeah, no, we're just kind of fucking broke right now, bro. I don't even know what else to say. Oh my god. Hey, at least I got 5 Booling sequence nodes, but like still, oh my god. Use your corals. Oh, wait, I could probably use some of my standard pulls though. Now that I think about it. Hey, yeah, well, let's use some of our standard... The Boson Astrolabe. Yeah, I don't know if this thing's ever going to be used in retrospect. Yeah, maybe we just hold on to those. What, do I just, like, build pity on this banner, bro, real fast? Like, just do a 10 pull real quick? Oh, that's actually good. Yeah, no, wait, that was actually great. No, there's nothing I can really buy in here. It's really just the oscillated coral shop. But then this doesn't really help either. All right, we'll get like an additional like just like an additional 150k over here. I think that'll work. Fuck, dude, I got no mats.
I shall be the...
Let's add more memories.
Bro, getting a character and their weapon 3 fucking times in 4 days is diabolical. I'm sorry, bro. This shit is diabolical. Fuck. Is there anything I could purify here to get these? Is there anything I should like synthesize into it or like convert into it? Or is there just no chance? Okay. Yeah, no, these rectifier mats look pretty shit. Wait, give me these fucking cubes too. Did you forget to farm those mats? I don't think it's a matter of forgetting to farm them. I think it's like there was no opportunity to farm those mats. What are we talking about? Did you forget to farm those mats? What, you think we had time to farm them? Did it seem like we had time to farm that shit, bro? Hey, that low key is working though. We managed to get these side trees. That's pretty cash money. Got one of those, and now we're just like a little bit off. Honestly, this should be doable. This like that like should be slightly doable. At least it's not like for Lucy and Rebecca. Come on, man. Oh, got a little bit of money over there. Got a little bit of cash over there. All right. Damn. Damn, I'm so close. I'm so close to like some of the later events, but it is only like 3 days into this update. Man, it is only like 3 days into this update. Shit. Purchase levels, whale? Go fuck yourself. Alright. Alright. Full whale and purchase levels. These fucking guys, bro. They think they're so funny. Well, my Hyuki's looking very, very, very good now. So that's like the one big bonus that we had from the day. I guess the main thing is we really got to get like another run of like the synthesis. We really got to get another run of this, and I think we're good. Bro, do I really need to go like wave plate up again? Bro, I might actually need to like wave plate up again. This is terrible. Go to Iris, you non-exploring LARPer. I don't think Iris even has like enough for me, bro. I've only got like 400 of the resources. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just take out. We're just gonna go for the easiest method over here. Spend money. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go for the easiest method over here. Yeah, avert your eyes. Yeah, avert your eyes, losers. Yeah, I know that's gonna piss you off. Yeah, totally just watch me drop 50 bucks, but then you're gonna be like, oh my god, he refreshed again. Oh! Oh, he refreshed again! Holy shit!
Flicker into form. Excise in a breath. Structural collapse. Connection severed.
Hey, how about this, guys? Show me who else is making money off of their spending in Whiwa. How about that? Who else is actually making money off of their spending in this game? Bro, I don't see anyone else making money off their Whiwa spending. Like, who do you see making content on the new characters? Bro, I don't see nobody, okay?
You can trust me.
Other people get sponsored? That's the thing, guys. When I pull a character, guys, I spend X amount of money, right? But I make like 5, 6, maybe even 7 videos on them. And so, like, my net back, right, in terms of, like, how much I'm actually spending is, like, so much higher. So, like, it's no big deal, you know what I mean? But everybody else... So, when people are sponsored,
Too late to escape.
It could also be them just having the character on
as the first
the beta servers. And they don't actually have the character in-game.
Suave. Worry not for me. Fading bloom.
You know what I mean? Oh, bro, is it lagging again? Oh wait, we only got the 1x regular claim here. Damn, now I love spending 40 wave plays to get 1 purple, 8 greens, and 4 blues. Man, no, that shit is fire, bro. I love that shit. Yep, 1 purple, bro. 1 purple, bro.
Let's add more.
Fuck. Some shit. You're kidding me. How am I out of... There's no way I'm out of that shit. What the fuck? There's no way I'm out of those. Oh, maybe I am. Come on, bro. Are you serious? Nah, I refuse to believe that. I refuse. There's not a way to synthesize that. Nah. It's... The issue is that, like... Was this the one that I needed? Bro, this is why. It's just like they always do this fucking stupid ass fucking shit where it's like, oh yeah, well, I'm not gonna convert your 7 million purple one. Yeah, you don't have shit. You need to go farm.
Let's
So,
add more
bro,
memory.
it's like you're just unintelligent. Like, bro, it's just dumb. You guys already know why it's dumb. Dude, I gotta go fucking buy more of these again. Dude, this was truly like, dude, this was actually like the poverty session. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I feel like I'm gonna remember this building session for a while, bro. Like, legitimately, it just feels like broke the whole fucking time.
Let's add.
Holy shit. I'm mind blown, bro. This shit do be wild, man. All right, yeah, no, that's good enough. Both of these at level 8. Yeah, I'm going above and beyond, brother. I'm going above and beyond over here. You don't even need that much more. You're good. All right. How low can I level these without like really spending anything? Yeah, let's do like 4 here. And how low can I level my intro skill? Yeah, let's do like 4 here. There we go. Now we look like built. Yeah, we look like built enough now. All right. Now let's start recording our first impressions video. Holy shit, what a fucking struggle. Didn't actually take that long, to be honest. So I'm pretty happy with that, especially considering where we were. Like, bro, right? I spent all my weight plates the last 2 days on Lucilla's boss mats to get her to 90. So like, where was my time to farm forgery challenges when I was farming for Lucy and Rebecca as well? There was just no room. There was no room or space to farm for anything. All right. We should be good here. You could always pre-farm. Yeah, you can always shut the fuck up too. Yeah, let me see who pre-farmed for 3 characters releasing at once. Hey, show me who did that. Show me who did that. Show me who pre-farmed for all 3 characters. Chat did? I said show me, not tell me. So you guys all failed already. You guys didn't show me shit. You guys just told me that you did it. I said show me. And nobody showed shit. You all just said it. So right, you guys all failed the IQ check. Congratulations, you're all stupid. You literally did not follow the most basic directions ever. Show me, and you just said it. Semantics. No, it ain't. What? How is it semantics? I said show me. That implies show me a link. Show me a photo. Show me somebody's post. Instead, you just said you did it. Hey, guess what? I just cured cancer. Show you the cure? I'm good. I did it. That's what you guys just did. And now you're saying semantics. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, no, surely. Yeah, you know what the word semantics means. Yeah, you're totally not just saying random shit right now. Yeah, you totally know what the word semantics means using it like that. 100%. Very impressive, chat. All right, I gotta go take a piss. Yeah, sorry, we took a little bit too long to build. I'm gonna go take a piss real fast, and then we'll get back into the first impressions. Okay. Okay, let's get back on into it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so first impressions should be pretty smooth. First impressions for this unit should be very, very, very smooth because she's extremely, extremely, extremely strong. So let's get this started, and yeah, probably gonna speed run this. No lie. All right. Ooh, I need to turn off my volume. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'll turn off that music real fast. All right. Fair warning, floor 4 is still ass. I bet. I bet. What the fuck? Sorry, give me 1 second. There's like I washed my hands and then a little speck of water actually got onto my lenses. So that's like, that's how you know. That's how you know I was clean. All right. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again for another first impressions video. And as you can probably guess by the release of a new character, that first impressions is of course going to be centered around, well, the upgrade that we're going to be making to this team over here, as well as some of the upgrades or really side grades that we're going to be making in some Echo skill teams. Because the age of Linnea is over, ladies and gentlemen, and now it is Lucilla's time. Lucilla, whatever it is, right? Lucilla's time to shine in Glacial Chafe teams. And as you can see from all the outro skills as they're lined up over here, this is like the most synergistic one you can probably get at this point, because you will, A, reach a new level of Hiyuki with this unit. So, before we describe exactly how that's all going to be happening, we got to see what the investment level is looking like on this Lucilla over here. So a couple of things to mention when it comes to this unit. You don't actually need any ER. I just had like a set pre-farmed for her under the assumption that you would need it, and so now I'm at 130. That's 30. That's like 3 wasted substats that I don't need. Just keep that in mind. The build's going to be this. We're going to have a mammoth in the main slot that's going to be essentially buffing, as well as with the set effect over here that gets 25% Glacio. We're going to be getting the 12% Glacio as well to the incoming Resonator. So you really want this mammoth in the main slot. Then you just got Aleph 1, like another, again, it's got good subs, but the ER and then the rest of the other shit down here. Her main damage type in Glacio Chafe form is going to be basic attack damage, but if you're using her in her Echo skill form, which we'll talk about later, there are a couple of different builds. But probably the most reliable one in her Echo skill form is going to be using Moonlit Clouds with a crit damage Heron. And, you know, kind of like using like some of your Glacio pieces, stuff like that from there. You should actually probably have a fair number of Glacio pieces, assuming like you got a Sanhua and stuff like that. You're going to be seeing that I'm going to be using like some mid pieces over here. I'm missing like a crit rate roll and stuff like that. It is what it is. I don't really care that much because she's going to be mainly supporting on that set, not really dealing as much damage as she probably could. And then these are going to be just some of like the one cost that I'll use on it later. You can see that they're not the best ones ever. So yeah, my Moonlit Clouds set won't be as good, but the Glacial Chafe one is pretty decent. When it comes to skill investment, I'm broke because I just leveled the 2 Cyberpunk units like this. So yeah, leveling a 3rd unit within 5 days to like 10 out of 10 and stuff like that, not very reasonable. So the main ones would be get her Forte to at least like 8, 9, 10. Same with her Liberation. And then keep her skill, normal attack, and intro skill a bit lower. With her skill probably being the 3rd most important one. But that's essentially all you're really going to need. Sequence nodes, absolutely none. But we will have her weapon, and we will be testing her out on a couple of more budgetary weapon options. Mainly being one with her on String Master, and then one with her on like any other character signature. Namely, we might try her out on like Cantarells or some shit, but you can probably see she's not going to get any real damage bonuses with it. Well, actually, she will get basic attack. We're probably just going to do String Master, and then maybe like something. I don't really know, bro. It's just, it's a bit of a complicated situation over here because the regular rectifiers aren't really that good on her, and I also don't have the other rectifiers. So, yeah, it is what it is. That's probably the best that we're going to have. Maybe we'll try it on Phoebe's seat to kind of just like show, okay, here's what it looks like when you don't have any real bonuses. String Master 8 free though? Yeah, that sounds like a fucking personal problem. Yeah, what do you want me to say? Sorry. Hey guys, sorry. I don't have the standard rectifiers. What do you want me to do about it? Are you going to sit here bitch and moan about String Master not being free? Great, then I'll just ban you because you're complaining like a little girl and it's fucking annoying. Anyways, like what do you want me to do about it? That's the thing. Like, you're just going to type in chat, bitch and moan about it the whole fucking day? Great, then just get banned, bro. I don't care. Well, you want me to go pull the standard rectifier and go level it with the 0 money that I fucking have? Great. Yeah, great. I'm not going to fucking do that because I can't do it. It is what it is. We might also be trying Lethe and Elegy on the Echo skill form because you might be a little bit surprised by how well this thing actually does. So do keep that in mind if you're a Falova owner and you do have her signature. So that's going to be all the potential builds, all the different investment, all of that. Naturally, Lucilla's got both modes available, and you're going to have to change your set depending on which one you're in. For Glacial Chafe, she doesn't have that many options. Really, she only has one, so let's just see how it does in floor 1 against the general guy over here, Crownless. This is probably the most general stage we can get. No real glacial shielding over here, and you'll get a good grasp of what this thing's actually capable of. One of the things about Lucilla is that she probably has the most simple brain-dead rotation in the game. I think she might actually be the easiest unit we've ever had. So let's just go over here.
To pieces. Come.
Get some of our Chisa stuff going.
Excise. In a flicker into form.
Yo, she's hitting like every parry, bro.
Cutting through the
So you just go in, you hold your skill. Great.
Fighting.
And then you just
Mediocre
ult.
foes. Dismissed.
Then you just hold down your left mouse button.
All that I have.
And that's
you can
it.
Trust me. You should have run.
That's
Let
it.
there be snow.
Then you just go on Hiyuki. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice little dodge over here. Oh shit, almost.
Fading blue. Evanescent morning dew. Vanish. For all wishes spoken.
And that should really just be the rotation. And then you can like end it with like a Hiyuki skill if you want.
Flock.
If you think that's worth the rotation extension to you.
A pivotal.
Some people might not think it's worth it.
Flicker into form. Connection severed.
Gotcha. Memories take shape. Illusions of the past.
And that's it.
Step
Yeah, you just
forward.
hold the left mouse button and then
I protect. Every instant.
sick.
Too late to escape. Heed this. Take your final dive into Naraka. Dissipate. Brittle snow. Fading bloom. Waning moon. You prepared for this, have you not? May the Sakura incinerate. Burn this self away.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's just the most brain dead possible team in the game. And you might be saying, Saint, you're not even playing this team at its full potential. Like all negative status teams, they should be able to quick swap, right? All negative status teams, they should be able to quick swap, right? Because the outro skill doesn't expire. This team has like no quick swap ability because like I don't know where you're going to quick swap in Lucilla's rotation. Her thing is that you can't swap off of her and that all she does is just apply Glacial Chafe from off field on Hiyuki. That's like all her kit does in Glacial mode. So really there's no quick. That's like actually maybe you could quick swap between Chisa and Hiyuki, but there's no real reason to do it anywhere else. And the reason why this team is so strong and the reason why this team is so good is because you finally unlock the third stack of Hiyuki Snow Rust passive. Because you basically need what, like, people that can apply Havoc Bane or Glacial Chafe on your team. This third stack over here gives her 30% additional Glacial Bite damage amp. And guess what? That's going to stack with the Glacial Chafe damage amp that we're getting over here. And then, of course, you know, the whole situation with the stack limit increased too for even bigger, massive proc damage, right? So it's kind of just like, this is truly like the negative status version of the team. And one thing that's clear is that your Hiyuki, on her big hits, won't be doing as much as if she was buffed by Lene, but the
Got a
passive
long
negative
bucket
status
list.
damage is so much higher that the team ends up
Time to check out.
naturally just being stronger when you run this lineup. However, once again, you'll get bigger raw ult hits with this because you're getting more amp. However, higher overall sustained damage over here. So this is probably going to be the team that most people want to go for. Now, let's just go ahead and, you know,
Let's
draw
add
some
more
comparisons
memories to
over
it.
here, right? Lucilla's signature is really, really, really strong for one main reason. it provides a 24% attack increase. And so this is what we're going to be doing. This is probably going to blow your mind. What happens if we just put the most shitty weapon we can think of over here, a fucking Jinzo Keeper on her, and then see what the clear time looks like in comparison? So the reason why we're doing this is very simple. Because negative status damage is actually a majority of what
Eye of unraveling.
this unit uses
Deviation, correct. Nothing.
in her form.
Deconstructed.
So, by negative status damage,
Flicker into form. Break apart.
Memories take mediocre foes. Dismissed.
so yes,
I protect.
Yuki's not, or Lucilla's not doing a particularly large amount over here. But does she need to?
Heed this, a life as fleeting
Because what
as
she's
the
applying are those
first
additional Glacial Chafe applications.
brittle snow, fading bloom, waning moon. Follow my moves if you can.
And so this is where you're beginning to realize, oh man,
For all wishes spoken.
the damage doesn't seem like that much worse. Hey guys, she's on a level 60 Jinzo Keeper.
Flicker pivotal.
So this is what I mean by a majority of the damage is actually the negative status one. And if you're going to be using your Lucilla on this team, well,
Hold still.
oh shit, I kind of like messed up the rotation over here too.
Take shape. Illusions.
And it doesn't really matter, right?
Step forward. I witness every instant.
Too late to escape. Heed this, let there be snow.
She's not signature reliant, essentially, in this team.
Brittle snow, fading bloom. You prepared for this.
And yes, unfortunately, we will make it to the ult this time, but the clear time is literally the same.
Gazing at the snow.
At least on this boss. Oh, okay, sorry.
Lifeline blocked.
Okay, I don't know how we did so little damage there. Like that. Why did that one only do 250? Hey, whatever. You know what I mean, right? Guys, she's on a level 60 weapon. You get it. You get it. Okay.
Connection severed.
Whatever. You get it. Just put anything will be better than that. Essentially, that is what like the floor is because
Let's add more memory.
the standard weapon's better. A level 90 standard weapon would be better. This is, bro, look at this shit. It's dog shit. And yes, the guy survived like a little bit past the first ultimate. Bro, that's because her actual damage is not existent on this fucking thing. You can clearly see Glacial Chafe form is not signature reliant at all. I don't think we can make a good testing with these stats. Okay, so let me explain to you why this is actually one of the best tests ever. Because you just saw the team clear extremely well on basically no weapon. And so that means that if you use a standard weapon, the performance is going to be better than this. Because your standard weapon will be higher leveled and have better stats. So, us clearing very easily with this piece of shit means that it's one of the least signature reliant teams. At least in Glacial Chafe form, because the results are quite comparable. However, it's not really the case in the Echo Skill teams. And the reason for this is very simple. Lucilla relies way more on her own personal damage in Echo Skill teams and her stat investment. So, that's because in her Liberation, right? You can see that she's getting a lot of these Echo Skill damage bonuses. She's got no off-field Glacial Chafe damage that's helping out her team's DPS. It's all her raw personal stats in this situation. So higher skill levels and a better weapon is very, very, very important to actually have her doing well in the other lineups. So Glacial Chafe is way less investment required on the signature stat and skill side to get similar levels of performance. While Echo Skill teams and all of that, you're going to need to have quite a bit better weapon and skill investment for those teams to do decently. Some people might be asking why I'm not going to floor 4. Why the fuck would I when there's this many buffs, bro? You will just, it's going to rip everything up. So we're going to the floor that has no shilling. So that's going to be the Glacio Chafe side, at least in TOA. We'll definitely make sure to test it out in Whimpering Waste too, and you'll see just how good those lineups are as well. Now we got to change gears a little bit, and of course, try out Lucilla's second best team on release. And that's actually going to be this one. This team feels so much easier to play than by having Chu Yan on it. And so naturally, we're going to have to change the mode to
Let's add more memories.
that. And let's also get our Moonlit Cloud set on Lucilla now. Do keep in mind, you can also do things like Law of Harmony and stuff like that. And remember, like, you can clearly get way... This is actually a really good Glacial piece. But, like, do keep in mind that you can get, like, way better rolls than I am on a lot of these things. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Oh my god, bro. Okay, so we'll put on this bad boy, and then I guess... Yeah, I guess we'll put on this one. It is what it is. Her stats are not going to be as good on this set. However, you're going to probably see from the stuff that we do in-game, maybe it doesn't matter. So, Heron is... Yeah, Heron's in the main slot. We're looking good over there. We're on the Echo Skill side. Our Sigrika is stacked up. She's broken, so yeah, we're probably going to fuck this shit up. Just letting you guys know in advance. She is stacked up, bro. All right. We're still going against Crownless, and, well, we're going to be doing basically the exact same stuff.
In war with time. Loading.
Oh, shit. Whoa, she got canceled! I had no idea that could happen. So, yeah, no, her skill got canceled and got put on cooldown. Bro, why is bro kind of be business right now?
Modulation.
Bro, I had no idea that could even happen on her.
Perfect lighting. Scattered memories.
So S1 is needed? I mean, that's the first time I got interrupted the whole day, so maybe not.
All that I have.
Let me. Greet my friend.
And you can see over here, Lucilla, she's got Echo Skill Cast. So, Sigrika is getting all of her buffs over here, right? And then you can check out this big boom.
You're gonna remember this.
That's kind of a lot of damage, isn't it?
From the heart.
Yeah.
Iron graft you knew. Loading.
Illusions of the past. Step forward. I witness every instant.
Let me greet my friends. Just a tiny snip.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This guy's kind of beating my ass.
Know what explosion means? True name? Illuminate!
Yeah, I kind of got interrupted there. Yeah, we're gonna miss the outro skill on this one, but... Honestly, yeah, that's kind of nuts, though, after... Yeah, no, this definitely 2 rotates the guy if we don't miss the outro skill there. But, yeah, sometimes Crownless can be a little bit annoying for Sigrika to deal with. However, what you're beginning to notice, right, is that we're not getting interrupted, much like a Chu Yan would in this team.
Foes.
And that's because Lucilla, again, she's the most brain-dead fucking character I've ever seen, bro.
Every edge.
Let me!
So, yeah, like I said, we probably should have a way better build on our Lucilla in this team, but that's just what she's capable of in this lineup. And it's way easier to play than by having a Chu Yan on it. Now, though, because you know that Lucilla is able to cast Echo skills 4 times in her rotation, you might be wondering, all right, oh, there's error resistance? Oh, that explains it then. Yeah, no. There was error resistance active during that, so Sigrika was 2 rotating it, right? Sigrika was 2 rotating it into error resistance. That's just how broken she is. So, yeah, I know it looked like it didn't deal as much as maybe the Hiyuki team. That's because we had 10% res that the Hiyuki team did not have. Just so you guys know. Another team, though, that we're going to be running is the Galbraida team. And this one's going to be like kind of the polar opposite, where it's going to gain the fusion damage bonus over here, but it's going to be a lot worse. And the reason for this is very, very, very simple. Lucilla casts multiple Echo skills, right? across this rotation. We can see it over here with Oblivion. Each one is considered casting a different echo skill. However, one of the issues that Lucilla has is that her buff to critical damage on Zoom, it only applies to echo skills, the crit damage bonus. Galbrina deals a split between echo skill damage and heavy attack damage. So kind of like the end result is that Chu Yan is way better for buffing her damage output because Chu Yan buffs crit damage of everything. Lucilla only does the echo skills. So only like part of her output is actually getting the bonuses over here. And that's why Lucilla is actually not recommended for Galbrina. That much should be obvious, but she'll still work. She'll still work, but Chu Yan's just better in pretty much every way. That's just the unfortunate fact. Hopefully that explains why, and you'll see why I don't really, well, run that team very much.
In war with time. Loading.
Scattered memories.
Is Chu Yan best in slot for Galbrina? Mono Fusion's actually better. For, well, reasons.
Every instinct.
Speak of the devil.
So yeah, as you can see, Galbrina's got, well, all of her stuff.
That's it. The flame I've come to send you to your grave.
But yeah, you probably want to play Galbrina on Mono Fusion or Chu Yan way more than, well. And again, right?
Ordained.
This is the damage of the team with the 10% fusion resistance. And you're noticing, wait, this looks the exact same as the Sigrika that had 10% arrow resistance. And you'd be right.
Mediocre foes.
She's a Galbrina with the increased damage, right? It's the same.
I witnessed.
Oh, shit.
That wasn't nice.
I got interrupted there. I didn't know that could happen.
Can't escape me.
So she can get interrupted, I guess, during her shit. It's just...
For the hunt. Ends
Yeah.
here.
I guess, yeah, if the enemy attacks enough, she will be interruptible.
To hell with you!
Painted hellfire.
Devour them all!
Vow from the soul. Astral modulation. Loading.
Illusions of the past. Step forward. I inscribe every edge. Memories
Yeah, her damage is fucking dog shit, bro.
Behave
Oh
now.
my god. It's actually non-existent. Like, bro, this character actually deals no fucking damage. But you can kind of see over here, right? She's not really meant to. That's why she provides so many buffs. So yeah, that's probably the main take that I'll make over here is that Sigrika, way better than a Galbrina. Now we're going to have a bit of a situation over here. And this one's going to be really, really, really bad. Because it's hard for us to actually... We got to go to floor 3 for this next team. Because we're now going to be utilizing Frolova. And so I can't use my Frolova against Crownless because Crownless is Havoc resistant. However, we probably do want to see what a Frolova team looks like with Lucilla now. And let me just tell you this up front. She's worse than Chu Yan in this team. That's a fact. Do you want to know why? Remember what I said before about Galbrina not being that great with her because her crit damage bonus only applies to echo skills? Guys, Frolova's team, this one over here, does so much damage outside of echo skills that it's like magnified and worse. Cantarella only counts as casting them. They aren't considered echo skill damage. Cantarella deals basic attack damage that counts as echo skills. So she's getting no buffs at all from that 40% crit damage on echo skill damage that she has. And for same thing with like Frolova over here, bro, it's only like the Hecate attacks that are like getting that. And then I think you got to be active as well. So really, this team is just straight up so much more dog shit than Chu Yan. It's unbelievable. And that's just a fact. Unfortunately, right? But you can do a sustainless team. And we'll talk about that in just a second. But I do want to show you how not good this is first.
Symphony of life. Ictus, ready.
Oh, good grouping, though.
Witness. Blossoms in wilt.
Gotcha. Come on, get in the shot. Scattered memories.
She gets interrupted a lot less than he does, but just know her kit is just not as, like, strong as his in these teams.
Oh, this will be fun. Sink into the endless deep. Smother to sunken depths. Ensemble.
Symphony of life. Thus, you fall.
Yo, low key, somehow she got, like, interrupted, but it worked out.
Songs of old.
Perfect lighting. Illusions of the past. Step forward. I witness every edge.
I'll keep you company.
Guys, if you're telling me to dodge on Frolova, you actually don't know how her kit works.
Forth in sleep, in the whispers of sirens, caresses of the way. Oh, this will be fun.
Oblivion. Absolute symphony of life. Cadence, halt. The soul never entombed.
Mediocre foes. Dismissed.
This team kind of sucks with Lucilla. Guys, like we said, you're dealing just way less damage than with Chuyan.
Oh, this will be fun.
It's a little unfortunate, but that's just a fact. You just deal less damage than with Chuyan.
Annihilation. Symphony of life. Preparatory beat. Begin. Chant. Songs of old.
So Lucilla Echo Mode is just a bait. Oh shit, I don't even know. So Lucilla Echo Mode is kind of bait unless you plan on using her with Sigrika. That's my personal take. Because the only other option you have is like some goofy sustainless team.
Memories.
I'll keep you company.
Chuyan stronger. We all sort of know that. Chuyan is way stronger. Because of like the timing, stuff like that. Lucilla in a lot of ways can have a rotation that's almost too quick to function in those teams. Because Akane doesn't like stay on field long enough to do as many of the attacks as she might want, right? I think there's like some testing and stuff. So basically, Chuyan is better in this team. Sigrika, however, likes Lucilla more. Do we see the differentiation over here? So Lucilla is truly like a best in slot for just like one of the Echo skill teams, and then she's worse than Chuyan in the rest of them. However, she's goated for Hiyuki. So you can kind of get what I'm talking about over here. Lucilla is like her Echo skill team should be more so an afterthought, and you can kind of view it as awesome. I pulled Lucilla for my Hiyuki, and now I have a good use case for pulling Sigrika. But that's basically it. I don't think Lucilla should be necessarily a unit that pushes you to get like a Frolova or a Galbrina at all. But if you had a Sigrika or you're thinking about getting Sigrika, she's great, right? So she's amazing for Sigrika, amazing for Hiyuki, but then just not that great for other characters. Which is, I mean, is that really that big of a deal? Probably not. Because Hiyuki is one of the most highly owned units in the game, and Sigrika is one of the strongest units in the game. So it's kind of like she supports 2 tier 0 units, especially in the TOA. And, this is going to be the big one over here, in Whiwa as well. Because there's one team that I haven't really showcased over here because it's really hard to in this TOA. We're going to have to go to the hazard zone with it. And this is like Frolova's technical best in-slot team. And so we're just taking it over here for reasons. You'll see why in just a second. So, where are we looking over here? Let me check this out real fast. Okay, so we start off yeah, this is basically going to be the team. And if you have all the signatures in this team, you will end up with some of the most ridiculous, stupid, absurd buffs, I think, in the history of the game. You'll have Chu-Yan coming in with his 20% Echo Skill damage bonus over here. Naturally, all the buffs that he provides in his fucking kit, so there's even more Echo Skill damage and stuff over there. His 30% crit damage, which is really neat. And then, of course, all these buffs only affect the active Resonator in the team, right? But guess what? Each unit will get their time in the sun. So that's going to be the Chu-Yan over here. He's looking pretty good. He's also going to be on Law of Harmony for even more buffs, too. Lucilla, on the other hand, has some variations she can run if she's going to be on this team. But do keep in mind, this is, like, a very expensive team that, like, isn't really that amazing, at least in my opinion. You actually want a Nightmare Hecate on her. Yes, I'm not joking. Actually, no, not Nightmare Hecate. You actually want, like, the Moth. You want Realist Spice Memories with a, like, a Moth on here. That's, like, Glacio damage and stuff like that, right? That's gonna be the two-piece. While on Dreams of the Lost, you, like... Well, Lucilla has 0 Resonance Energy, so she's gonna gain 20% crit rate and 35% Echo Skill damage. However, guys, it's gonna be really annoying to farm up a Dream of the Lost, so, like, I only recommend you do it if you, like, really want to, like, have fun with this team, because otherwise, like, guys, you can probably just tell from the experience, I'm broke. I can't even do this. I don't recommend it unless you just really want to, like, have a goofy team. That's why we're going to try this one out on Moonlit Clouds first. Is that fair? I think that's fair. Because yeah, I ain't building no Dreams of the Lost to play her in one fucking team, bro. Sorry, it's just not realistic for me as like a CC. It's also not realistic for me as a fucking player. So, yeah. I don't recommend this for most people, but it's merely an option if you want to have fun. And what are games all about?
Sleeps within bamboo.
They're all about having fun, ladies and gentlemen, so let's go ahead and do that.
Judgment falls. Behold this blade. I move as the blade.
Bro, hey, this shit is kind of crazy, isn't it, though?
I witnessed.
Bro, look at this guy just getting his ass cooked.
Memories transform.
Symphony of life.
Bro, sometimes I hate Prolova.
Life or death, no alternative. Chant songs of old.
What sleeps within bamboo? Behold this blade. One strike to settle it all.
Does Lucilla heal? No.
Vanish.
I just don't give a fuck.
Illusions of the past. Step forward. I inscribe all that I have.
Oblivion.
Bro.
Ictus, ready.
Prolova landed like that meteor in her story.
Cadence, halt.
You think that's intentional?
Witness, blossoms in wilt.
What sleeps within bamboo?
So yeah, there's a metric fuck ton of Echo Skill damage just floating around in this team. Everyone deals like a bit of Echo Skill damage, and it's just really strong. But this is the real ticket over here. We've only been testing this shit out in the TOA. And with the tests that we do in the TOA, it's pretty fair for you to, like, just extrapolate that this is how it's going to also perform in End State Matrix. However, this is another sort of, like, realization that I feel like a lot of people should have. Lucilla's main real draw and appeal, at least in the present day, should not be her performance in single target content. I do believe that her main appeal and draw nowadays, yeah, forget this. This is just TOA, but, like, you know, it's just more bosses. It's here, Whimpering Waste. So let's go talk a little bit about this dog shit game mode. So essentially, this game mode has been the recipient of some of the most insane HP inflation we've probably seen in the gacha space as of late. And guess what Lucilla actually ends up doing? She's a very, very, very strong character in this game mode because the characters that she supports are very strong in this game mode. So she makes them, in fact, even stronger. So I think the realization that a lot of people are probably going to have is that, wow, this team is going to be fucking cracked on side 1. Because Lucilla doesn't need Resonance Energy. So let me just explain to you what she does in side 1 of Whiwa. That's just so disgusting, it's unreal.
Scissors at the ready.
All right, let me quickly just make this into my mommy Lucilla MLC, and then we gotta put this set back on. Okay, all right. This is gonna be slightly annoying. Yeah, no, I realize I should have probably set this up a while ago. Wow, I've got a lot of that set. Holy moly. Yeah, don't worry. We'll set the presets after this. I'm kind of hoping Kuro does something where they, like, change the way resonance modes work, where, like, resonance modes can, like, now hold an echo set. So that, because right now it's actually kind of a pain in the ass. It's kind of a pain in the ass. All right. So we're back on Glacio now. I think we're looking good here. Let's get this started and just demonstrate why this team is so broken. Let's just demonstrate why this team is so fucking broken. All right. So you just go on to Chisa here, right? And then Lucilla's basically ready to go.
Take illusions of the past. Step forward. I protect. Every instant.
You should have run. Keep us let
Wait, what do you want me to say, bro? This shit is crazy.
Swirl. Brittle snow. Fading bloom. Waning moon. You've prepared for this, have you not? Be gone. May the Sakura incinerate. Burn this self.
Because I have no outro skill to worry about either. It ain't even a big deal, bro.
Flicker into full structural integrity and path. Carry on. Break apart. Come. Meet your end.
And maybe I could have done a little bit of like swapping and stuff over there, but like you can kind of like clearly see Lucilla doing all of this shit with no ER makes her just
I inscribe
so good on side 1, it's insane. Oh my god.
Too late to escape. Heat this up. A life as fleeting as the first snow. Dissipate. Drift with snowflakes. Brittle snow. Fading bloom. Waning moon. Evanescent morning dew. Vanish.
All right, let's get 2 charges in. I think that's gonna one-shot these guys. In like this lineup, you really gotta like guesstimate, right? Okay, what do you think? Like
Lifeline. Block. Dead set flicker into form. Structural collapse.
I'm wondering though, like, this is kind of like annoying here.
Nothingness.
Yeah, I'm in a bit of an annoying situation here. Because like part of me is wondering, right? Like how much additional swapping should I like do?
memories take scattered memories.
During Chisa's rotation, because Lucilla kind of has no room to do anything.
All that I have. Look at the camera.
You can trust me. Take your final dive into Naraka. Be gone. Brittle snow, fading bloom, waning moon. Follow my moves if you can.
I might be able to take my time here at least. That's pretty cool.
Gazing at the snow.
Blink.
Memories take shape.
Like, I don't know, like, does that help at all?
Connection severed. A pivotal.
I might need some more ER on my, I might need some more ER on my Chisa too.
Illusion.
Yeah.
Past.
I mean,
Step
for a first
forward.
try, and like knowing I can probably optimize my rotations more, I feel like that was pretty decent. Yeah, you just get 2.8k on a purple token on your first try. That's just the power level of this character, right? She's incredibly strong. And that's the thing. It's probably the new best Whimpering Waste team as well. Because you can get basically Ameth quick swap numbers without quick swapping. Does that make sense? You get Imeth quick swap with like Denya Fusion Burst. You get it without really doing that. However, there's another sort of like big bonus over here that I haven't talked about yet. And that's this. Having Lucilla and Shuyan on your account allows you to play the two strongest Whimpering Waste teams in the game. And let me show them to you. Side 1, you run this. For Lova, Lucilla, and I know we said we weren't really supposed to do this one, right? And Cantarella. Well, at the bottom, you run Sigrika. Or sorry, Chikona, Chuyan, and Sigrika. And these two, this is essentially the strongest, the real, like, honest, strongest set of, like,
Let's add more memories
things you can
to our
have in this game. I don't really know if it gets any better than this one. And this is... It's a selling case for the character, right? Because being able to do this and, like, hopefully just face roll your Whiwa resets from now until the end of time, it's a legitimate thing for a lot of people. So, even into heavy resistance, where it's Havoc and Arrow on both sides, and these are Havoc and Arrow characters, let's see how they do on purple tokens. And this will just kind of be like the final thing. Because you can switch around these characters as well. You can use Lucilla on the bottom team and Chuyan on the top team. But, yeah, it's...
Are we there yet?
We're just going to try it out like this.
Ictus, ready. Symphony of life.
Wait, is she on Echo skill mode?
Prepare, repeat. Begin.
Nah, she's not on Echo skill mode, is she? Yeah, no, I was about to say. Yeah, whoopsies. Yeah, whoopsies. Oh, wait, shit. That's not good. Yeah, let's fix that. Lucilla's Echo set is changed. Yeah, we just gotta change her resonance mode, too. Yeah, her Echo set is good. So, Dreams of the Lost is probably gonna be better in this lineup if I had it ready to go, but yeah, I don't got the time to farm that shit, brother.
Bure Symphony of Life. Life or death.
So this side is going to be a bit rougher for Lova.
Never entombed.
Simply due to the fact... I think this first wave is like Arrow, bro.
Mediocre foes. Dismissed.
Or I think this first wave is like actually Havoc.
Protect all that I have.
Take a breath. I'm right here. Surge of... Oh, this will be fun. Caresses of the wave. Feel the tide.
Bro,
pour.
Cantarella sometimes is just like so shit.
Sleep in the whispers of silence. Riptides claim you.
Oblivion. We were the Symphony of Life.
Bro, somehow that last deer just like was not getting hit by any... Oh, is this guy just gonna be in a different zip code now? Whoa, that is terrible, bro. Nah, so basically this run is like bricked. Nah, that run is fucking bricked, bro, from the deers. Yeah, the deers can sometimes just be the worst shit ever, bro. It's unfortunate. I might just skip my Cantarella's first rotation, bro. She is kind of... Her lack of ER is kind of disgusting. And unfortunately, I don't think Lucilla is necessarily a unit that like generates a lot of ER. She's got a short rotation, but short rotations are
Lighting.
kind of like countered by the fact that like, well, they don't generate as many resources as maybe some other characters.
Every instant.
Call from the abyss. Oh, this will be fun.
Ensemble.
All right, that's better.
Carriage repeat. Begin. We wither together. Heed the echoes.
Yeah, we skipped it. We skipped some of her echo skills, but honestly,
Memories transform.
wait, I can use that shit in the air?
Step forward. I inscribe every edge.
Wait, that seems kind of broken.
Hey? Engulfed by C's venom.
Annihilation. Cadence. Halt. Thus you fall. Whales rejoicing. Witness. Blossoms in
New tech,
wind.
Ugg? I suppose.
Memories transferred.
Yeah, I suppose.
Foes. Dismissed. I protect. Every instant.
Sink into the endless deep. Surrender to... Oh, this will be fun.
Ensemble. Preparatory beats. Begin. Absolute futility.
So yeah, if anyone has been like kind of like playing this
Life or
reset,
death. No alternative.
you know that this is a pretty good for
Never
Lova
end to
side
end.
1 score. I think most people can agree with that. This is a pretty decent for Lova side 1 score.
Scattered
It don't get
memories
much better than this one.
take shape.
Cause yeah, getting to like
inspired-
2.2k like this, I'm assuming that's where we're gonna be.
Memories
Take a breath
transform.
and right here. Engulfed.
Pretty good. It's pretty hard, especially with like this whole sort of like double havoc lineup that we got.
Riptides claim you.
Pretty good. Because there's been 20% HP inflation, a shit ton of havoc resistance added. I think that's actually decent. However, do keep in mind Chu Yan will probably get you better scores. But it can still be done here. But you're doing this so that you can save Chu Yan for this team down here.
Faster. Listen, the trio of destiny.
What sleeps within bamboo? Mandate calls. Judgment falls.
Let me
I
greet
move
my
as the
friend.
blade.
Like cannon. Be my aid.
Boom! Get him! So yeah, do you see why I typically like this team?
Thanks for watching.
Overture.
Let the
This
show
seems good.
begin.
What sleeps within bamboo? Behold your life.
Oh, I already hear
It's
those
mine
2
to
break
take.
procs, bro. Nice. Into so much arrow resistance.
Move as the blade.
Holy shit. Imagine Cardathea doing this, boys.
Straight to the
Imagine
stars.
Cardathea doing this.
You're gonna remember this.
Boom!
Thanks for watching. Now presenting a poem of finale.
So this
What
is why
sleeps
you
within
saved
them?
Chu Yan for this team.
One strike.
Do you guys get it? Like, straight up,
Settle it
like,
all.
this team is crazy, bro. Like, you can kind of notice it is...
I move as the blade.
It could have actually... It might be better than for Lova.
True name. Illuminate.
Instantly broke all of them.
Know what excursion means? Cool your head.
Fucking WMD action right there, bro.
watching.
Holy shit.
Listen, the trio of destiny.
What sleeps within bamboo? Your life is mine to take.
Let me
I move
greet
as the
my
blade.
friends. Detonate.
Huge. Oh, we're slightly missing something over here. No, I wanted that guy.
You're gonna remember this.
Okay,
for
great.
watching.
We didn't waste anything there. Yeah, we needed to get that final wave. And what was the score there? Bro, we got... Oh, bro, is that a 2.8k into resistance? Wait, 2.8k into resistance is kind of diabolical. I am going to be honest with you. That is like... That's like scoring like Hiyuki and Imith teams. Yeah, like with quick swap. So yeah. This is one of the main reasons why I feel like you'd want to pull Lucilla. Because guess what, guys? You can also just do the same thing with Lucilla in here. And yes, Chuyan is going to be slightly better, but this is also a completely viable lineup that you can run too. Because guess what? Yes, Chuyan won't be getting some of Chakona's arrow resistance, whatever. But theoretically, in this reset, Lucilla should be better because now we don't have to deal with, I don't know, arrow resistance on these guys on the sub DPS. So that's another thing to think about as well. So what you're probably getting and what you're probably seeing from all of this is that Lucilla is a must pull depending on certain conditions. If you have Hiyuki, I think Lucilla is 1000% a must pull because you can just have her function as a Glacio Chafe applier and not even really worry about her stats or her weapon. Because as you saw with the Jinzo Keeper run, you can just replace Lene with like a Lucilla that has like a fucking pulse, bro, and cosmic ripples, and you'll probably be fine. Because if Jinzo Keeper is giving me 2 rotation clears, essentially, yeah, I like a level 60 out of 70 Jinzo Keeper is like getting me there, then you're clearly gonna get there with, well, you're clearly gonna get there with like, I don't know, the fucking standard rectifier. You can literally just use this on her and she'll be fine. Will you feel great about it? Probably not. But it is what it is. Second, by having Lucilla in the game, you get to free up Lene for pretty much
time to check every box.
You get to free up Lene for pretty much any other team in the game. And the reality is, most people are probably going to be freeing up their Lene to go stick him with the Mornier and then probably with Imith after that. Because guess what?
Sword.
This is probably what most people are going to be doing. You free up your Lene
right?
so that Imith can get her in the TOA. Denya goes with like Luke, and then you sort of just go from there.
Colors of the stars.
These are the forms that I feel like are like cosmetic for characters. I feel like Denya's Fusion Burst form is unironically cosmetic. Most people aren't going to be doing it because, bro, it feels so shit in the TOA, it's unbelievable. You're playing Rupture 99 times out of 10. I feel like Lucilla's Echo skill mode is also kind of just cosmetic because you're probably going to be playing her with Hiyuki, and she's worse than Chuyan on every Echo team except for Sagrika. So it's like, yeah, maybe you'll play her with Sagrika, but that's like really it, right? And like Denya, she feels so much better with Luke than she does with Imith, and she like upgrades Luke so much more than Imith gets upgraded because Imith already had the Lene team. So it's kind of just this whole resonance mode thing, I think to me is like, there's clearly one intended role for most of these units at the start, and then they kind of like expand further from there. And it's what's really clear to me is that Lucilla's Glacio Chafe seems to be her main sort of use case. And if you get any bonuses out of her, great. But should you even consider pulling this character if you don't have Hiyuki? I don't think so. I don't think you even think about pulling this character for solely her Echo skill value. You think about her for her Hiyuki value. And then the Echo skill is a cherry on top. But pulling her just for Echo skills, bro, I'm going to be honest, that's kind of a stupid-ass fucking move when Chuyan is better on 2 out of 3 of the Echo skill teams. And then she's unparalleled when it comes to Glacio Chafe. I think that at the end of the day, go for whatever you want, but if you go for her for the Echo skill side, I feel like you might end up being a little bit disappointed. And the reality is, I don't think a lot of people skipped Hiyuki, so Lucilla's going to be a natural pickup for a lot of individuals. So yeah, you probably had your decision set. Just know that she does her role very, very, very well in the Glacio Chafe team, and then also does it very, very, very well in the Echo skill team. And she's not as signature reliant if she's in Glacio Chafe. You don't need this shit. But on the Echo skill team, you kind of do like sort of want it or one of the more offensive rectifiers because the lack of stats really hurts that team's overall damage output because there's no Glacio negative status damage that's helping her keep up. So you really want to have good stats in that situation. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. The Lucilla first impressions. Let me know what you all thought, whether or not this was helpful, and peace out. All right. Yeah, that's our first impressions for Lucilla. Guys, like I said, I don't think anything should have come as too much of a surprise over here. I think she's a well-balanced character. I actually like that she's worse than Chuyan in most of the Echo skill teams. Makes her feel fair and like not like direct power creep. Seems good to me. That took some time because we played so many fucking teams, bro. Yeah, it was just gameplay. That's why. I must have felt like it went by fast, but yeah, no, she's a pretty vanilla character. Rotation too easy. I feel like she could have. Yeah, I don't know. Like, she does feel like a handicap character. Yeah, she does feel like a sort of like handicap character. All right, so there's also been an update to the Pridewin tier list, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, I think we might go ahead. We might get on into that one. Because this update I hear is fucking huge. Let's get this bad boy started. Let's get this bad boy started. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we've had ourselves a bit of a situation over at Pridewin, where they've been updating the tier list quite a bit, quite a lot recently, specifically due to the fact that we've had 3 new characters released in like the past 5 days of Wuthering Waves. And one thing about this tier list change in general is that there's been a lot of sweeping updates. I hear there's quite a bit of drama, a little bit of a panic when it comes to how certain positions have shifted. So why don't we go ahead, review the changelog, have a bit of a discussion, and see just where everything has gone. Let's check it out. All right, 13/06, June 13th. Is today Friday? No, today's Saturday. Okay, not that bad. Today marks a pretty major update with Lucilla's release due to the release schedule of, well, those 3 characters that I talked about before being all together. So we wanted to wait to test Lucy and Rebecca further and include Lucilla to have a complete vision of the current state of the 3.4 meta. And now that she's been released, here's how the meta has evolved. So let's take a look at the broad sweeping updates. TOA changes. Lucilla added as a tier 0. Honestly, an unsurprising ranking as Lucilla is Hiyuki's best in slot by a pretty large margin. Yes, and Hiyuki doesn't even need a weapon to do well. I used a Guys, this is what I ended up using on some of the Hiyuki teams.
Let's add more memories.
I put a level 60 out of 70 Jinzo Keeper, and like the team took like slightly longer to clear because so much of the damage comes from like Glacio Chafe damage, right? That even if you don't have like her signature, the team ends up doing pretty well regardless, as long as you have a Hiyuki that's ready to go. So, yeah, that's the situation over there. So Hiyuki's one of the best DPS characters in the game overall. Her supporting a tier 0 unit like that makes sense why she's there. However, she's not limited to just Hiyuki's team, and her Echo skill mode enables her to play in one of the strongest archetypes in the meta right now, including Sigrika, Frolova, and Galbrina teams, being a top pick for all of them. However, this is the caveat that I'm going to make. Lucilla is only, like, best in slot for Sigrika. Lucilla is worse than Chuyan for the Frolova teams and the Galbrina teams. And we'll get into why later. And there's a reason why Chuyan will still be closer to the top of the tier list, despite the fact that Lucilla does a similar role to what he does. We'll get into the differences in just a bit. So yeah, overall, Lucilla is one of the most meta characters we've ever had released into the game. Who could have thought? You support one of the best units in the game. You're also one of the best units in the game. Makes sense. Now we got Cantarella, tier 2 to tier 3. God. This change seems harsh until it's understood that Cantarella's only use case is in the Frolova team. And she is otherwise worse than even Dan Jin in Havoc teams. Yes, Cantarella needs Frolova. Frolova does not need Cantarella. However, what's changed is that in the Frolova team, Lucilla plus Chuyan is the new best team that Frolova can use in all game modes. However, you have to play the team sustainless. So I don't think Cantarella needs to be dropped down if we're going to be talking about sustainless teams. Like if we're dropping her down on the basis of a new sustainless team, I feel like that's kind of crazy, bro. That's just my personal take. This renders Cantarella's use case very niche and limited to a team where she's power crept. Because, like, this is sort of like the situation, right? You can run, like, a sustainless Lupa Denya Imith team, right? And, like, that can technically make Chisa not useful. Do we drop Chisa down because you can play a sustainless Imith Fusion Burst team? I don't think so. Because, like, nobody, like, if you had a choice between playing the Imith sustainless Fusion Burst team or the one with Chisa, you'd probably play the one with Chisa, right? And, like, in a similar way, right? Cantarella, I feel like she's consistent enough as a Frolova performer to not be, like, fucking tier 3 because of a new sustainless team. that you're probably not going to use. Because who the fuck is going to play? Who the fuck is going to play this team? I'm serious. I don't think anyone's going to actually play this shit because that would involve you not playing Sigrika and not playing Hiyuki, even though you have Chuyan and Lucilla. Why would you ever play this team instead of like running Lucilla with like a Hiyuki or something, or like a Chuyan with a I just don't see any universe where somebody does this if they have Cantarella. I have Cantarella so that Frolova constantly has a third teammate. And then I'm using Chuyan with a Sigrika or like anybody else, right? Or I'm using Chuyan in this team, and then Lucilla's like, bro, she could be with Sigrika or she could be with Hiyuki. I think that this is probably the biggest miss of the chart over here, because I think knocking the sustain option down, because of a sustainless team that has where the individual characters both have better teams to be in. She wants to be with Hiyuki. She'd rather be with Sigrika. They both don't want to be with Frolova because they have better best in slot teams. And so that's where I think Frolova comes in, or Cantarella comes in as like, anyways, you guys get what's going on over here. That's my main disagreement with that. Now, Lupa's getting knocked down, though. Tier 0 to tier 0.5 with the expert tag +1 added. This is because Lupa's highest damaging teams, Imith Lupa Mornier and Imith Lupa Denya, are both outclassed by the main two teams Imith uses outside of quick swap compositions, where even Galbraina and Chang Li and Brant start shooting up in value. So I think basically what they're saying is that the Galbraina teams aren't necessarily like tier 0 level anymore. And so to get the teams to tier 0 level with Lupa lineups, you need to start employing a bit of quick swap, which I think is fair, I guess. Which I think is fair, yeah. Sigrika, partner tag with Chuyan removed because Sigrika can now use either Chuyan or Lucilla in all of her teams. Fair. And Cardathea, partner Chakota tag removed. Change because Cardathea can make teams without Chakota, including Chisa plus Arrow Rover. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know about that one. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know about that one. Yeah. The changes for the characters that start with C seem questionable to me. Yeah, I feel like the Cantarella and the Cardathea changes are the most questionable of all to me. That's my personal take. I think everything else makes sense. It's just, I don't think Cantarella needed to be dropped down with Lucilla's release. And I don't know who's playing Cardathea teams without Chakota, non-sarcastically. Like, I know this is a mechanic. I know Arrow Rover can convert Havoc Bane to Arrow, to Arrow Erosion, but like, and then you get 9 stat. I don't know. All right. So now, Frolova's damage ceiling was raised to Cardathea's level. Okay. So, are we judging Frolova's baseline on her running a sustainless team with Chuyan and Lucilla? Then then the baseline Sigrika team needs to be with Chakona. And, like, it needs to be Chakota, Chuyan, Sigrika, and assume you play it perfectly, and then it's stronger than, like, almost everything else in the game. Like, I guess it's just, I don't think charting Frolova sustainless as, like, her baseline rating, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea to have Frolova sustainless as the baseline measure. It's just, because then we end up knocking everything down on the basis of a sustainless team that's played by, like, dodging everything. You can't get hit because you're gonna die, like, that sort of stuff. You guys get what I'm talking about, right? I think this is a bit rough. All right, so because she got raised with the release of Lucilla, a significant gap between the characters of tier 0.5 can be observed, as the gap between them and Frolova, Yuno, Cardathea is higher than the gap between them and Carlotta. So some DPS have moved. Lucy and Augusta and Galbraina both went down, essentially. So there's more units in tier 1, and then Galbraina got the expert tag with the whole quick swap mechanics in Mono Fusion added in over there. Maybe this change in general isn't actually that bad, Maybe this change in general isn't that bad, but maybe Frolova also should be in tier 1. Just from that perspective, because if she needs to play a sustainless team to catch up in damage, bro, I feel like there's fundamentally like a slight issue over there. She needs to play sustainless to catch up in damage. That's my thing. But maybe other teams don't have sustainless options. All right, so now with that out of the way, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the actual tier list and see where the placements have shifted. All right, so tier 0 still looking pretty vanilla compared to what we had before. Yeah, we got the Imeth, the Hiyuki, followed by the Sigrika, as well as Luke. Yeah, I don't think anyone is too surprised over here by any of this stuff. Then we got Denya. Yeah, again, nothing new at all over here other than Lucilla being added in as tier 0 and then Lupa moving out. I mean, the tier 0 category doesn't look wrong at all necessarily to me. Yeah, no, it looks pretty consistent overall. Yeah, I guess Chisa's definitely tier 0 now that she's got 2 actual lineups to use, and then, you know, the tier 0.5 Cardathea. All right, yeah, partner tag being removed so you can run a Chisa era rover team. I think this is my take. I think the Chisa era rover team is like not even slightly close to tier 0.5. It's unreal. And so I think she's only in tier 0.5 if you're playing her with a Cardathea. And so I think for her to be here, you kind of need, like, I think it kind of works, but it's like a tier like fucking 2 or 3 team, right? When you play without Chakota. Like, it's just bad, right? So I guess to me, it's like, I wouldn't want somebody to try out a like Chisa era rover team, think it's tier 0.5, and then like, and then you get fucking mogged. Right? Like I feel like that's just something that can occur. The other DPSs in tier 0.5 are because I guess you can run Lene Mornier, and then Frolova if you're going sustainless with Chuyan and Lucilla. So she would use 2 tier 0 sub DPSs to do tier 0.5 damage. And then that's like creating a gap like this. Because I think this is the reality over here. I think most people can unilaterally agree Carlotta does less damage and gets worse clear times than all 3 of these characters. But like, they're all now in the same tier. She has, like, all 3 of these characters are, I feel like, a good bit better than Carlotta. So, I don't know. I think whatever they did with tier 0.5 and tier 1, this doesn't look right because now I can't really rationalize why all 4 of these units are together. Does that make sense? I think these 3 belong together, but I don't think they belong here. And they definitely don't belong with Carlotta, because Carlotta is just consistent, but her damage is definitely not at the levels of these guys. Yeah, okay. There's no real changes elsewhere. Yeah, there's really no real changes elsewhere other than Cantarella getting sent to, like, the fucking farm to get turned into glue. Like this is like some Animal Farm shit over here with Cantarella. Nah, I think Cantarella still belongs in tier 2. I think I think a majority of what I'm seeing over here is being fueled heavily by Frolova sustainless teams. And are the Frolova sustainless teams that popular and actually that worth using and like utilizing and spending the energy of Lucilla and Chuyan, who, guys, the reality is everyone typically just goes Frolova, Cantarella, and then one of the Echo skill supports. Because they're valuable characters that you kind of want to, like, not stack up in one team. I don't know anyone that's actually playing the sustainless double Echo support team, like, in any realistic situation, because you wouldn't do it in End State Matrix. Like, this would be the worst fucking utilization of resources in End State Matrix that God's Earth has, like, ever seen. And I guess that being the recommendation and that being what they're judged, nobody would ever do it, because I would legitimately call you a fucking idiot if you in End State Matrix dedicated both these units to Frolova and then didn't split them up to support two teams. Because they're both tier 0 supports that lead their own teams with how good their buffs are. So, like, it's just an inefficient use of vigor. It's like grief. It's pretty much just like griefing. I don't know anyone who would do this in any of the 3 game modes. You wouldn't do it in Whimpering Wastes, because you would want Frolova on one side and then Sagrika on the other. You would not do that shit in TOA, because that shit is sustainless. So in Whiwa, the mode where sustainless doesn't matter, it's probably the only one you would do it, but then you'd rather split them up anyways. I don't know. To me, it looks like a lot of these changes are being based off of like a game state or a decision that no player would actually feasibly make. And that to me is like, it's getting outside the realms of like reasonableness for like, I guess like the average person, which is what this tier list is made for, right? The average player. And the average player would not do or have any of the assumptions that I feel like are going on with the Frolova thing. But the rest of the changes, I get. But this whole movement over here and the Cantarella stuff, yeah, I don't really know about that one. And the whole like Cardathea thing, yeah, I don't really. I can get the Lupa being bumped down, but it seems like a lot of unnecessary stuff happened over here. Because like, does the tier list get better because we removed the Chakotay tag? I don't think so. Does it get better for us charting on Frolova on sustainless teams that nobody would really actually play? I don't think so. So that's my personal take. I think the TOA, I think it's a bit of a miss on this one. Bit of a miss. Bit of a miss, unfortunately. But I feel like I've explained all the reasons for why. Now, let's go over to Whimpering Wastes. So, Lucilla, added as tier 0. Makes sense because she supports one of the best Whiwa characters in Hiyuki and Glacial Chain form, and one of the other best Whiwa characters in Sagrika and Frolova in her Echo form. Who's really that surprised over here? Yeah, no, she's just... She works with 2 out of like 2 of the main archetypes that are really good in Whiwa. Great. Cantarella getting bumped down. Guys, this is just the realistic take of Whimpering Ways. In what universe is... Because, guys, I'm just saying this from, like, a literal, like, actual player's position. In what universe are you going to sub out Cantarella to put both Echo skill buffers in one team? I'm sorry. It's just, why would somebody do that? Like, you're going to say, I'm not going to play Hiyuki or Sagrika. Fuck these 2 units. I'm not going to run Hiyuki with Lucilla. Fuck that. I'm not running Sagrika with Chuyan. Fuck that. I'm running this team. Who the fuck would do this? Like, I just don't know who the fuck would do this and then, like, Like, you have to be a fucking psychopath to be doing this when you have, like, teams like this available. Or you have, like, this one. Or you have this one. What kind of fucking psychopath would do this? Like, maybe if you're, like, doing this, and then, like, you run, like, I guess, like, like, this is, it's definitely doable. Like, you can do this for fun. I guess it's just, I don't see how most players are gonna come to, like, yeah, let's play this. Because, again, you're dedicating 2 of the best sub DPSs in the game mode that literally support. Like, bro, this is a great team. It'll clear Whiwa. Bro, like, this is a great team. It'll clear Whiwa. And that's what Cantarella's insane value is. She is basically like somebody that allows you to get good performance on your Frolova teams, but then only utilize one of the very, very sort of like important characters, right? That buff. And these buffers over here, in my opinion, are like so valuable that you kind of gotta like these are the teams that I'd probably think about running. Swap Chuyan and Lucilla or something like that. But I guess it's just like, just because there's a sustainless team, right, that performs better, I don't know if that, like, do we bump down Shorekeeper because this team is better for Sagrika and Whiwa? Do we bump down Shorekeeper to tier 1 because of this? This is better than running SK, Chuyan, and Sagrika, right? putting in Chacona's better, it's sustainless. Does this mean we bump down Shorekeeper because this team's better? I don't think so. That's personally not what I would do. Do we bump down Chisa because of like this? Maybe not if Chisa's like actually better. But you can kind of like see the situation that I'm talking about, right? I just don't think that like, yeah, I feel like this is kind of like a sort of like unsustainable sort of like situation because the act of playing for Lova and Chuyan and Lucilla is one of the biggest like resource griefs you can do. And so, yeah, you can do it for fun, but it's a for fun team that wastes resources and no player should really do it for progression. I don't know if it's the right thing to base movements on the tier list off of. That's my personal take. So yeah, Cantarell is usable in this game mode if you want to use Sigrika Hypercarry as your second team, and the Cantarell team is still strong enough to have the performance around tier 0.5 level. I mean, it's just, bro, I don't know who pulled Lucilla just to use her as a third teammate with Chuyan and Furlova. That's the main take. Hiyuki, expert tag +1 added. With Lucilla's release, similar to the Imoth, Hiyuki can go up to tier 0 level with proper wave control, ultimate stack management, and a bit of quick swapping. I don't know what quick swapping you're doing in the Lucilla team. Yeah, like, maybe somebody can tell me what quick swapping you're doing. It actually just feels like this is the negative status team that was designed as a 1-2-3. Between Chisa and Hiyuki. Oh, okay. So you're quick swapping to get Hiyuki's initial forte. So you're like quick swapping to get Hiyuki's like initial points of forte. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, great. Great. Oh, amazing. All right. Lene, tier 0.5 to tier 1. With Denya and Lucilla's releases, Lene's use case for Hiyuki and Imoth has fallen out of fashion in terms of top team performance. I think that's fair. Yeah, no, Lene was like the liberation buffer, and both those characters have a better support or a better sub DPS for Whimpering Ways, so that's fair. She's still able to work, she's still good, and she'll still get good scores, but she's not as solid as any of the other teams, and she's not a best in slot for any tier 0 units. Fair. Lupa, tier 0.5 to tier 1 with expert tag. Yeah, I think that's fair, especially with the HP inflation. And now Lucy. After properly testing Lucy at S0, getting clearing performances out of her without temporary endgame buffs requires proper wave management and rotation management that overall players won't have, similar to Zani. Maybe you should give her an expert tag then or something like that. And then Sigrika gets the partner tag removed. I mean, the Whiwa changes to me, they all look pretty solid. I think the only one that I mainly disagree with is Cantarella moving down. Yeah, I am somebody that is basically, I'm personally of the boat. I'm going to be using Cantarella every single reset. I'll swap out who I decide to run my Furlova with. It could be Chuyan, it could be Lucilla. It depends on whether or not I plan on using Hiyuki on the other side or Sigrika on the other side, right? And they kind of just like go from there. And I feel like in terms of the longevity and like legitimately I guess like my recommendation would be if somebody had Lucilla, Chuyan, and Furlova, I would tell them to pull Cantarella so that they can just like move one of those very good sub DPSs to another team. That would like legitimately be my advice as a like as in terms of like meta. If you had Lucilla, Chuyan, Furlova, and no Cantarella, pulling a Cantarella would be one of the biggest adds to your account that you could like get. Personally, because well now you can build so many more teams off of that. So to me, Cantarella is a great sort of like asset to accounts because of like that alone. And in the present day, I wouldn't even recommend people skip her to like double stack these up. I wouldn't do that. I would say they should probably still get her so that they can have like a tight Furlova team that they can just sub out the sub DPS of on a whim. So yeah, I mean, to me, it's solid for the TOA and it's also solid for Whiwa as well. I think Sweat just hates her so much. He was like looking for an opportunity to bump her down. But I think that it was a little bit ambitious if we're using a sustainless team that utilizes some of the most valuable sub DPSs in the game. Tier 0 in both game modes. Guys, we're utilizing the only 2 sub DPSs in tier 0. The only ones that are tier 0 in both game modes, both on one team. That's griefing. That's, bro. The only 2 tier 0 units in the game to go support a tier 0 point, that's just griefing. Nobody's gonna do that. So yeah, that's my main take. Hopefully you understand it. Now, let's see this page over here, because I think that they've been spot on when it comes to Lucilla. Let's check this out. All right, best pick for Glacio Chafe. Absolutely. One of the best picks for echo damage. Well, she's the second option, and she's the worst option compared to Chuyan in 2 out of 3 of the teams. But it's not bad being a slightly worse option than Chuyan. That's actually really good because he's also tier 0. Has no energy requirements and the most brain dead rotation in the fucking game. You literally, disabled people can figure out how to play her in probably like 10 minutes. And can also focus more on personal damage or buffing depending on her role on the team. She has a bunch of different echo sets she can use. Actually, one of the most free-form characters we've had in the game. I actually like how many different options she has in terms of gearing, but that also makes her kind of expensive investment-wise. But do note, that's a possibility. Her rotation restricts, cons, her rotation restricts her quick swap potential by design. Very little quick swap ability. I don't think she even quick swaps at all during her rotation. It's like maybe she can spotlight at the very start. Maybe you can start off on her, hold E. That's pretty much it, right? Like is that the only swap she does? Like you swap onto her, hold E, and then swap back to somebody else. That's it. That's all she has, right? Like one move? Sweet. Comment all rectifier characters. No good permanent alternatives to her signature. Cosmic Ripples is never ideal, but in Glacio Chafe form, she doesn't really need a weapon at all. So this is really more so a con in Echo mode because there are so little alternatives. You really want something with crit in Echo mode. You can't really get it though. And now she has the same problem with Denya. 2 different sets for 2 resonance modes. She's fucking expensive if you want her to do everything she does. However, the reality is, and I've been saying this a lot about Lucilla, I would view her as a Hiyuki support first, a Hiyuki sub DPS first, and then think about all of her other use cases as a nice little cherry on top, and not really think too much about the Echo skill side, because she's a side grade in the Echo skill teams, right? That can be better in one of them and then worse than Chuyan in the others. But she is an undisputed best in slot 4 Hiyuki no matter what. There's really no decisions to make. If you have Hiyuki, you should probably get Lucilla as well. That's just the professional advice that everyone's going to be getting as like a player, because Hiyuki's really, really, really good with her. And of course, it's really, really good in both game modes and it feels very consistent. So yeah, that's my personal take on this one. But the update as a whole, a little bit ambitious. I see the vision though. However, I think we do have to make like a bit of a decision over here. Are the sustainless, really resource-intensive teams that most people aren't really going to play, is that something, right, that we should be using as like the baseline or like the measure of a tier list, right? Where we're looking for what information that's going to be accessible and realistic for the average player, right? Because in a similar vein, a like sustainless for Lova team that's utilizing both of these units, to me, it kind of seems like almost like a quick swap sort of situation where few players that actually play the game are going to do it. And it almost needs like its own sort of like noting, right? If you will, because if someone needs quick swap to be good, you want to make note of that. And if someone needs sustainless to have this rating, maybe you make note of that as well. I could totally see like a new like maybe sustain tag getting added to a sustain tag or no sustain tag getting added as well. If the only way for their team to be up here or for them to be rated up here is to play without any healing. Because that maybe is like enough of like a drawback for some individuals for it to make sense. And you maybe want to make that upfront and more apparent. Because not having healing, at the very least, right? It seems like it could be a bit of a big debuff for a lot of people. Now, though, let's round this all out by reviewing one of the last sort of additions that Prime One's made. And we'll make special time for the value tier list at a later point. The team tier list. This is essentially going to be kind of like a more broken down, in-depth view of why all those various teams are where they are. And so there's just going to be like a general change log over here that's moving a bunch of the stuff. Let's just take a look at these lineups over here. And this is what Pridewood is considering the highest damage teams in the game. So tier 0 starting off first. Imeth Fusion Burst is at the very top. This is my personal take. I think Imeth Fusion Burst without Quick Swap is a tier 0.5 team. I think you need the expert tag +1 to make baseline Fusion Burst tier 0 in the TOA. It's not good in the TOA unless you're quick swapping. And if you're quick swapping, I think you need the expert tag. This is really shit in 1, 2, 3. However, it's being rated as tier 0 with 1, 2, 3 without the expert tag. So to me, Imeth Rupture, 1,000,000% tier 0, 1, 2, 3, no expert tag needed at all. No issues with this rating over here. But this one, everyone knows if you pulled Denya and you played this team in the TOA, this is kind of fucking bad, unless you're going to be quick swapping. Now, though, we got Hiyuki Hypercarry, and this will be my take over here. This is also a tier 0 team with no expert tag required. It's very easy to play once you figure out how Hiyuki works. And it's also a 1, 2, 3 team. So yes, this is fair. Luke, same situation. No quick swap required. Very good with Denya. And of course, you can use a bunch of... So again, do you kind of like see... You see the vision over here. Sigrika, Luke, Hiyuki, and Imeth Rupture, they all are tier 0 teams that do a fuck ton of damage without the need for quick swap. Fusion Burst is just simply not there. It's just not there unless you do. So I think it's expert tag +1. And if you don't believe me, try it out yourself. Play the Fusion Burst team without quick swapping and compare it to the Rupture team and see your damage. Now in tier 0.5, we're going to have Imeth Mono Fusion. I don't think this is the one where you do like some... And this is where you have expert tag +1. It turns into a tier 0 team. I think Fusion Burst needs to be down here as well. At least in the TOA. Put it in tier 0 in Whiwa where it belongs. Yes, it's a tier 0 Whiwa team. Then you're going to have Cart Hypercarry with an expert tag +1. I think this is fair, but in a similar vein, where's Cardathea without Chakota? If you're not going to be putting Cardathea without Chakota, why are we removing the partner tag? Because the only Cardathea team I see here is with Chakota. So, like, I guess we need to have a cart team without Chakota rated on here if we're going to remove the partner tag, right? Because I don't see one without it. So that's just a minor thing to point out over there. You know Hypercarry. Okay. Okay, I don't think we put Chakota in the 3rd slot, though, in Yuno Hypercarry. I don't think we do that. Do we? I don't know. I've never played that team. Maybe it is viable. And then for Lova Echo. All right. Part of me is, like, thinking this looks like kind of a disaster. Like, you might need to break these out. This is kind of excessive, right? Like, 4 different sub DPSs and 3 different, and they're all rated the same. I don't know if we can do that. I think you might need a sustainless one where you rate it, and then like the ones with sustain, and then you rate them down. You rate them separately. You know what I mean? I feel like, yeah, this is kind of crazy. I do feel like that is a little bit too much. I feel like that's a little bit too much. That's my personal take. Now we got Augusta. Yeah, I think for Lova Echo one, it needs to be split into 2 categories. One that's like below and like in tier 1, and one that's in tier 0.5. That's my personal take. I get the vision over here, but this is just too many options. Like, no other character has this many fucking options to slot in. And now we got, who else is below this? Augusta Hypercarry in tier 1. So, this is kind of the realization. Does an Augusta with a Yuno and a Shorekeeper deal the same amount of damage as Carlotta with Jeja and Shorekeeper? Because that's what we're seeing over here, is that an Augusta Hypercarry with Yuno is like dealing the same damage as like a Carlotta. I don't think so. And I think that's where, like, stuff is getting a little bit confusing to me. Because this team is consistent. It's good. It clears. But it deals much less damage than this team. And it deals much less damage than this team. And it also deals much less damage than this team as well. So I guess to me, it's sort of just like, maybe Carlotta needs to be bumped down. Or maybe these characters need to be bumped up or something. But yeah, the tier 1 has been something that I'm like a little bit iffy about. I've already explained it before, right? And I already explained it before. Now we have the strong teams, tier 1.5. Okay. So, all right, this is where we're going to have to get... This does more damage than the Carlotta team. Wait, this is like another situation. Wait, this team deals more damage than the Carlotta team. Doesn't this team also deal more damage than the... Right? This team does way more damage. But does it outdamage the Lene, Mornier, Carlotta? I don't know. Yeah, stuff just gets... The team's tier list turns really... I stopped kind of paying attention after tier 3 because the teams just get like more and more like foreign as time goes on. Like, who is this bitch, right? Like, it's been a while since we've seen her, right? You can kind of like see what's going on. They just get less and less viable as time goes on. There's no real reason to really like look at them further. I guess the main thing is tier 1.5 and tier 1 seem a little bit interesting to me right now. Because maybe this is just basing it off of like Carlotta with like Lene and Mornier, and maybe this is why she's tier 1. And if that's the case, does a Carlotta with Lene and Mornier, is it better or worse than Augusta with Yuno and Shorekeeper? Who knows? But I guess the thing is that a lot of the movements have occurred over here primarily because of like it seems like everything is sort of getting pushed down because of like this one new Frolova Echo double Echo team. Is it worth moving this much stuff down and I guess introducing this whole struggle that we're seeing in tier 1 over here because of one offshoot sustainless? It seems like a lot for one team that got added to the game. And then again, I'm thinking it's one team that nobody's actually going to feasibly play. So it's like, to me, again, I see the vision, but this is very ambitious. And maybe there's somebody out there that can like paint a different perspective or like a point of view of like, yeah, actually a lot of people are going to play this sustainless team. But to me, it's like, man, what is a player actually going to do? Feasibly, reasonably going to do? And then basing the tier list off of, and the placements and the movements, even if there's stuff available, off of what people are actually going to do. And I think in this situation, there's a lot of assumptions being made of things that people probably won't do. And I feel like that is causing additional implications with the tier list that maybe don't need to be there. So yeah, that's my personal take on this one. I think it's a good attempt, but definitely missed the mark a good bit in a couple of places. And also, I still don't understand why we removed the... Like, okay, bro, who the fuck is playing a Chisa Era Rover kart team? This is what I mean by, what is the average person going to... Is the average person going to play a Chisa Era Rover kart team? Non-sarcastic. No, they're not. Like, they're not going to do it. So yeah, that's going to be my take over here. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out. You get it, right? You get the viewpoint that I have on this, right, ladies and gentlemen? I'm kind of just like a bit confused. Like, who the fuck would do any of these things that are being listed out over here? Who the fuck is going to play Sustainless, Frolova, Chuyan, Lucilla? Who the fuck is going to play Chisa Era Rover Kart? And it's like, yeah, there might be one person out there that did it. One person that theory crafted it. But guys, this is like... I guess the best way to... I guess a good analogy that I'd use to describe this is like, imagine you're making a tier list, right? You're making a tier list for, Okay, why were drugs the first thing that came to mind? Yeah, let's not make a tier list for drugs. Let's say you're making a tier list for gacha games, right? You're making a tier list for gacha games. And one of the assumptions that you make, right, is that like for some odd reason, you're going to be paying like $10,000 in each one. It's like, no, it probably makes more sense to make a tier list with free to play, right? As like the main sort of like judger or guider, because that's something that all the games share. But like, imagine making a gacha tier list, but then like the implication that everyone has $10,000 to spend in each game. That would not be realistic, right? It'd probably be an accurate tier list, 100%, and you could make like good sort of results. Hey, this game's really good if you spend $10,000. However, is spending $10,000 something that people are going to do? And does it make sense to make that gacha tier list assuming you're spending $10K? Probably not. It might be cool to look at. I don't think it's going to be helpful for most players. And so, is a tier list that bases performance on sustainless teams in team compositions that most people aren't going to play, is that helpful for the average player? You get the reasoning, right? You get the reasoning. Y'all get that? Cool. Cool. Alrighty. Check the Whiwa team's tier list. Oh shit, I should probably go do that as well. Wait, it's just the same shit that we saw before. There's no point in checking it out. Wait, no, there's no point in checking this shit out. It's literally each person only has one team. Except like Imeth. But it's like, it's just the regular tier list. It's just the regular one. Literally, there's no difference. It's just for Lova and Sigrika, followed by Imeth and Hyuki. They're negative status teams, and then everyone in tier 1. Yeah, no, I'm good on that. That's one of the most pointless ones to ever look at ever. All right. Kind of a. What should I be doing right now? Do I care about this smug slab video? It's a 25-minute. I think I do care about it. Do I want to watch it right now, though? It's kind of long. Kuki Kaze said, "You're keeping AKE alive." No fucking way he said that. Wait, he said I'm keeping it alive at 43:05? Guys, nowhere's no. This is why it's always good to interact with smart people in the gacha space, because I'm pretty sure Kuki knows. Let's hear it.
Hilarious for me to say that you could even argue that the only person keeping Endfield alive is Saint-Odas.
I'm sorry. That's the funniest shit I feel. That's a son. That's like son. That's a son moment right there. Holy shit.
I'm saying this without a tinge of a joke. Like, the biggest views that Endfield is getting in the past 2-3 months, maybe whenever he wants to say something that can be pretty overboard, but hey, he's giving attention to the game.
He's like, yeah, he tends to over dramatize certain things, but at least he's making a fucking video. None of us are doing that shit. He's like, yeah, he might be a little dramatic, but at least he uploads content. Nobody else is fucking doing that. And you want to know what the entire community is rallying around right now? The exact same shit that I said before. Look at this comment. Right? It's in the top right corner of his screen. They just do the sponsored stream, and that's it. You want to know why? Because now the entire Endfield community knows that Hypergriff, instead of marketing the game properly, they've just been paying people to play it. And so they play for 1 or 2 sponsored streams and then never touch the game again. Because guess what, guys? Do you oddly want to know one of the worst ways to grow your game? Make it so that the only memory people have of playing it is playing it if they got paid. Because you want to know what I bet so many streamers are thinking right now when it comes to Endfield? Why the fuck would I play this shit for free when they've been paying me to play it this whole time? I'm never going to play this fucking shit for free. They're just going to pay me for it. They've always been paying me for it. I'm not going to play this shit unless I'm paid. And you have no real CC. You have like no CCs for this game now because of that. Because all these guys think is that this game is a fucking cash grab. And that why would they even touch it or interact with it unless you're going to get paid? Hypergriff already shown their fucking hand. You don't need to, like, don't upload shit, don't stream shit, don't post anything unless you're paid. And the end result is that this game is the most dog shit CC space I think I've ever seen. Where, guys, the people that actually make content about this shit, they don't get the views. Because Hypergriff decided to push out, sponsor all these big old CCs that don't give no fucks about the actual game. And the people that do, go fuck yourself. And you want to know what's the funny? I can't make all those videos shitting on AKE unless I actually care about the game. But bro, the game is so shit and has improved and literally gotten worse since launch. I quit it, even though I liked parts of it. Even though I cared, I quit it. And these guys, bro, I don't know how they hold it on, bro. Maybe that's why his stream title is, oh no, I might be done. Nah, no, they ain't holding on. Sorry, I just looked at the stream. No, all these guys are on the 13th reason why when it comes to covering this game. Bro, but this is the thing. I said this shit was gonna happen 5 months ago. I told you literally every single thing that's wrong with this game that you are bitching and moaning about. 5 months ago, I literally told you all of this shit was going to happen. Bought out, CCs, they don't actually play. Nobody's fucking streaming the game or talking about it because all they're just fucking getting paid to do it. Community of this game sucks dick. It's so toxic positive, it's insane. Bro, it's just a fucking joke. And the thing is, bro, I couldn't even be happier that this is the way that it turned out. Because now all everyone can say is, fuck! Satan was right again! He can't keep getting away with this! Because I'm right again. But this is the thing. I'm not even like 100% right about this game. I'm like 150% right. Bro, I'm like more right than I actually was on my initial take. Somehow, I don't even know what it is. It's like actually like 200% right. The most dog shit gacha title ever released. Regular Arknights is better, and I've never seen a game propped up by people saying it's good, even though they don't actually fucking like it. The number of just like lies that these CCs said, I'm not talking about these guys. These guys are obviously, they liked the game and they wanted it to be good, but they're also some of the individuals pushing out some of the most critiqued content. They probably knew you were right. They just hated you because you were right. Guys, we were all correct. I said Endfield 1.0 and 1.1 are so vile and dog shit. The only way that this game survives is if they relaunch. Other people were saying Endfield needs more time to cook. It'll eventually get better. We're both saying the same thing. We're both saying the same thing, guys. It's just Endfield needs more time to cook, and it also needs to relaunch while they're cooking. Or this game is fucked. They did neither. They took the extra time, didn't fucking do shit, and the game is fucking trash. Some people said it's the best 1.0 experience. Oh, like Mr. Pokey and Captain Regriftorator. The best 1.0 experience ever. Nah, you was just lying for the bag. Or that's what most people are going to think. You was just lying so that you could get the sponsorship bag, then proceed to take on the gotcha smack and the Genazad approach to covering games. Did they pay me? Okay, we'll stream the game. Did they not pay me? Fuck the game. Bro, that's it. Bro, it's just
Yeah, I know Kiara
bro just fucking mic dropped after that.
playing the game, as in the VTubers. But the game started with a lot of VTubers playing as well. But now it's like even the VTubers are decreasing.
What people don't recognize is that I was Enfield's biggest CC for a certain period of time. People can deny that all they want. I was legitimately the guy getting the most views on Enfield content. It's just a fact, right? And so it's kind of just like funny how like stuff has like worked out where the second I stop spamming negative videos that are justified, by the way, completely warranted, by the way, the game the game is literally dead on YouTube. Bro, I stopped making content on it, and the game actually disappeared into the fucking ether on YouTube. And obviously, the game doing shit on YouTube is one of the reasons why I stopped making videos, but it's like, it's kind of like it's a give and take sort of thing, right? Me stopping definitely didn't help. But that's just kind of like the truth regarding the matter, guys. It is not a good game. And you know what? Why don't we spend some time tomorrow going over this? This I feel like this could be really fun. Yeah, I feel like this could be really fun. I don't know if I want to get into it right now though. But yeah, kind of getting like teed up for this is getting teed up for this is pretty solid. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Also, how good is the Lucilla story? I don't think anyone gives a fuck about it, right? Nobody cares about the Lucilla story because we got like 17 stories of her so far. Like we've gotten like 17 stories with Lucilla, right? Like, bro, she already had her quest. I kind of don't care. I kind of don't care about doing this one. You know what I mean? Like, she already had a story. She already had a story. It was in 3.2. She had one. Why is she getting another one? She might have the most story quests in the game. You'll probably enjoy it more offline. Yeah, it's probably not an online. Probably not an online one. Yeah, probably ain't like probably ain't a story to do online. I feel like it's kind of, if it's anything, is it anything like her showcase? Is it anything like her showcase where it's like kind of like goofy and stuff or nah? Yes? It's not goofy. It's good, but there's a lot of yapping. Okay, I'm not gonna give a shit about it then. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll probably just watch the synopsis later. I don't like, guys. If the quest is just a whole bunch of talking, I don't care. Yeah, if the quest is a whole bunch of talking, I don't care, bro. Not my fucking concern. All right, what else do we got? I want to get on the Arknight stuff later. How about we make tomorrow? Yeah, we'll make tomorrow our sort of like diabolical recording day. Yeah, tomorrow can be our diabolical recording day. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Yeah, I feel like we might. Yeah, Elusive Realm, Atom Smasher, 3 holograms. Guys, this is the thing. I'm just like tired. I'm just like tired because in the past week, I've written 3 guides. I've been live in the evening like twice in the span of like 2 days doing like double streams and shit. So it's like, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, there's so much content to make, but it's also just like, it's been busy. Bro, it's been a busy time. But you want to know the good news about it being a busy time? Holy fuck, we gained, I think, like 1,000 subs in like 3 days. Yeah, I think we're at like 1,000 subs in like literally like 3 days or something like that. It's fucking absurd. It's fucking absurd. The views in the channel are doing very, very, very good right now. So easy to work, but it's also like, damn, bro. Like I want to take a break, but we can't. So maybe we'll see if we can do a full, disgusting, diabolical recording day tomorrow. I need to release my Atom Smasher is a disaster video. It's so disappointing I haven't been able to get that yet. Like, I need my Atom Smasher is a disaster. Like, I need that one, bro. It flows off the tongue. It rhymed. Yes, I'm Dr. Seuss, bitch. Your haters are mad you reached 100K. Guys, this is the thing. I haven't really seen... I haven't noticed a single one of my haters at all. Where are the mad haters that I reached 100K? Like, where are they? I don't see them, though. Yeah, I don't see them anywhere, though. Where are they at? Where are they at? Here's one. What do you mean, here's one? What is this? What is this? Bro, part of me just legitimately wonders, what does this guy do? Like, what does this guy do with his life? Is he on drugs? What the fuck is this? Bro, is my career just this? They hate us because they ain't us. Is this really just what it is? They hate us because they ain't us. Right? They hate us because they ain't us. They kind of stopped. I begin to realize that. No, like, after the gotcha smack, he just ran away. Everyone gave up. I'm legitimately, like, not joking. I feel like he was the last resort. He was, like, literally, like, the emergency last resort trap card. And then, like, bro just, like, tapped out and ran away. And then it's just been nothing ever since. Like, bro ran away in, like, 48 hours, and it's been nothing ever since. Bro, he was truly the final... Yeah, he was truly, like, the final boss, but he got speed ran. Yeah, he was supposed to be the final boss. He got speed ran with no consumables. Light work. Light work. The heat died out real fast after that one. This is the reality of what occurred. Gotcha Smack promised. He was acting so tough, bro. He was, like, promising the world with how he was, like, going to, like, get back at me. You got nothing on me, little bro. I'll do this all day. Drama's easy for me. Gave so much confidence, right, to all these little bitches that hate me. So much confidence. And then he ran away. So it just, bro, they must have all just, like, gotten so demotivated. Bro, they must have gotten so demotivated, so sad, and just gave up after that. And the great thing is, dude, I've just been taking free, uncontested shots at Smack ever since for fun. Free, uncontested, easy threes, whenever I fucking want. And that's what it is. All my ops disappear, and I get to farm him for free until the end of time. And how am I not just an absolute fucking winner? Oh, and I'm still getting sponsors, too. Yeah, I'm getting plenty of sponsors, actually. Dude, I don't even know what to say. It's just a complete fucking victory. Legitimately, it's just a complete victory. And now, whenever Gotcha Smack says some retarded shit in the future, free fucking farm, bro. Payday, bro. Payday. It's fucking free. They just need to link me. Hey, yo, Smack said some retarded shit again. I'm in there like swimwear, bro. Fucking free. And that's the future from here on out, boys. It's like, sometimes I wonder, does he regret it? Does he regret crashing out on me for 4 hours because I called him Griff to Smack? Do you guys think he does? Crashed out for 4 hours, burned the bridge, and now, like, bro, he's just getting cooked on repeat for the rest of time. Because he couldn't mentally handle being called Griff to Smack. It's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. But hey. Bro, he was gonna use Tuhu. Gotcha Smack said he was gonna watch Tuhu Sniper's 2-hour hit piece on me. Dude. That shit is just hilarious, bro. There's no way he did that. I think he realized he was being manipulated. I think the best thing is going to be seeing how often he decides to interact. I think the best test is going to be seeing how he interacts with the rest of the space moving forward. If he doesn't do shit with nobody no more, you'll know the reason why. Funny as fuck. Like, if you don't see him doing nothing with nobody no more, you'll know the reason why. It's kind of self-explanatory, right? Oh, I got baited by a bunch of retarded kids and I fucked my career. Awesome. Damn, that sucks. And my ego's too big to ever apologize. Damn, that sucks. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Oh, damn, my Twitch is stuck at 100 viewers? Maybe that's because my mod keeps banning everybody. Yeah, maybe it's because my mod that hates Saint keeps banning every Wuthering Waves viewer on Twitch. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here, bro? Oh, God. Oh, God. Just buy a bot, say your chat flow is good. What are you guys even talking about? Wait, what are you guys even talking about right now? Guys, we're literally like chilling with like the last little bits of shit before we end stream. You already know when I'm like talking about shit like this, stream's about to end in like 5 minutes. You know that's a fact. You know that is 1,000,000% a fucking fact. That guy said you botted your subs, by the way. This guy is fucking brain damaged, bro. It's like, okay, do you guys go listen to the crack addict down the street? Wait, for like fucking investment advice? No, bro. No, bro. All right. Imagine Hypergriff pays Saint. Bro, I would take on an Endfield sponsor. Because it would be the funniest fucking thing ever. Like, legitimately, it would be objectively hilarious. Nobody would even get mad at me. It would just be funny. It would just be funny. All right. I see some people in chat are starting to head out. That means it's time for me to go as well. So, I'm going to be taking the day to do a good bit of recharging, ladies and gentlemen. It just so turns out that, yes, 2 character releases in a row can take up some of your conversational energy. So I'm gonna be taking the rest of the day to recharge. We'll be back bright and early. Probably not bright and early. Probably like later tomorrow, and try to have a bit of a fun day from there. There's a lot of stuff for us to look at. Yeah, I think we should have a good one. Let me know what you all thought, guys. Let's go see who we should raid. Somebody say they wanted Dantes. Yeah, let's raid Dantes. Are you going to watch Spurs versus the Knicks? If I want to see a tall man harass other people, I'll go play Slenderman. Yeah, if I want to watch some fucking, like, 8-foot tall, alien-looking motherfucker harass other dudes, I'll go play Slenderman. All right. Peace.